It's time
for Norton Blue Jays Sports
on Superstar Country 102.5 and Superstar1025.com.
We'd like to welcome KQNK 102.5. The having a little troubles here on the communication with the station. We finally got back on here. We have hopefully that we're back on also on the internet. Smith Center scores on how long was that, Nish? 47-yard run to set him up, and now is number 4, Parker Hutchison, 5'11", 175-pound junior. Extra point was good. Smith Center scores first here for the Smith Center Norton Blue Jay matchup here. Smith Center having a hard time scoring points through this last couple of games. They're 0-2 on the year. Looked like they didn't have that much trouble going off the left side of the line for the start of this game. Going to be Backman in the back, taking the ball, getting to the outside, breaking loose. He's got the speed, and he needs to beat one person, and that one person is Parker Hutchison. But he's going to get it up to about the 33-yard line of Smith Center.
I never want Backman to slow down. He has such great speed, especially when he gets around the end. If he'd have slowed up there just enough, he had a blocker out front, but he actually outran his blocker. He had one guy to beat. He had a blocker up front, so I'd like to see him just maybe take the pedal off the foot off the gas just a little bit there, let that block set up, and then he would have sprang in there for 6.
We've been waiting for him to break that, maybe not on the kickoff, but on around the ends, because he does have the speed.
Yeah,
I think he
still out there.
I think he would have cut back. He probably would have been in better shape because he would have been able to get this blocker to get that pick in there for the touchdown. But Blue Jays first and 10 on the Smith Center 33-yard line. 8:56 left here in this first quarter. Coming up underneath center will be Eli Jones. In the backfield will be Brennan Fondestill and Tyler Backman. Looks like Eli trying to run the clock down, gets underneath center, takes the snap, pitches it out to Backman. Backman trying to get outside, trying to beat one person, and he gets across the 25 and out of bounds. An 8-yard run in there for Tyler Backman off the right side. But they're going to make it a 2nd and 3, so we'll just see. Let's see, that was 33. Yeah, I guess so.
nice start, offensive start here for the Blue Jays.
Come up the line of scrimmage, 2 receivers to the far side, 1 receiver to the near side. Shotgun formation for the Blue Jays. To the right of Eli Jones will be Brendan Fondestill, number 35. And it'll be given to Fondestill. He may fall forward. Let's see where they mark that. I think they're going to be a little shy of that 2-yard run. Now make it 3rd and 1 for the Blue Jays. 8 minutes remaining here in this first quarter. Smith Center with the 8-0 lead as they started out with their first possession.
Well, we all know whose territory this is. Whenever it gets down to 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, they like to put the ball in Eli Jones' hand and leave it there. So I really look for Jones to make a play happen here and get this first down.
As they go back to the shotgun formation. This time it looks like Logan Willauer in there with the carry. He'll get the 1st and 10. Still has some momentum. Gets down across the 20 up to the 19. He'll have a 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays, as it'll be 1st and 10 at the Smith Center 19-yard line. 7:27 remaining here in this first quarter.
And like I said, usually a high probability of Jones keeping the ball there, but after a great week Willauer had last week, averaging over 10 yards a carry, I could see why you'd give it to him in short yard situation.
It's going to be Willauer and Brendan Fondestill in the backfield. Underneath center will be Eli Jones. Takes the snap, goes right up the middle. Linebacker hits him about the 15. He may get up to the 14.
I think he was shocked it took so long for somebody to hit him. I think he went down the field probably 2 or 3 yards before anyone made contact. Jones, very careful with the ball, had a two-hand grasp on it, making sure ball security was a priority there.
As they make it a 2nd and 6 situation, it's going to be given to Willauer. As Jones was trying to pull that out, they hit him behind the line of scrimmage. We're talking an 0-2 team,
right.
But when it comes against playing the Norton Blue Jays, it doesn't matter if you're 2-0 or 0-2. It's a rivalry game, and they're going to play their their butts off against the Blue Jays.
Yeah, they are fired up down there. Like I said, 0-2. They have played up this season. They've played some bigger schools, so don't let the record fool you. They came to play tonight.
They had a loss against Phillipsburg last week and a loss against Chapman the week before. Blue Jays coming off a big win, 47-22 win over the TMP Monarchs, as Jones rolls out to his left, looking for a man downfield. Has a man, and it's going to be Backman. Backman will get the first and 10, and he'll be into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, Backman wide open on that left side. Jones buying time behind the line, and finally seen him over there and just laid it on him perfectly. Backman in for 6.
Coach Melvin not happy with the referee. He's yelling at him. I think he's kind of thinking maybe that there's unsportsmanlike over there on that far side, because Backman did get tackled while he was in the end zone.
Yeah. Doesn't look like Norton's going to chase points here. They are lining up for the field goal.
Blue Jays score on their first possession. 5:54 left here in this first quarter. Score 8-6. Extra point to snap, the hold, the kick, and it's good. So,
boy, plenty of leg. Went clear past the track, actually. Didn't even land on the track.
So the Blue Jays trailing 8-7 to the Smith Center Redmond. They score on their first possession. We'll hear a few words from our sponsors.
What makes Pioneer Brand List E3 soybeans different? Pioneer offers proven products and decades worth of expertise to help make growers successful. Clydesdale Agronomy has the expertise and support to help growers successfully adopt this responsible weed control system. Learn more at pioneer.com/enlist-E3 or contact your local Pioneer sales representative, Randy Clydesdale, at 785-871-7745. Go Blue Jays!
Welcome back to Travis Field. A 16-yard pass completion in there to Tyler Backman for the touchdown, and Eli Jones kind of danced around, had to scramble in order to get that pass off as he was rolling out to his left, and the whole Smith Center line rolled out with him, and Backman freed up there on that far side, and he goes in for a 16-yard touchdown. Extra point was good at the 5:54 mark. Our score, Smith Center 8 and Norton 7. Cope rails back out to do the kicking for the Blue Jays. Back for the Smith Center Redmond will be number 7, Reed Doan, and number 4, Parker Hutchison.
Yeah, nice answer to that first scoring drive of Smith Center here. Hopefully we can get the defense lined up here a little bit, get them where they need to be.
End over end kick, and it's going to be targeted towards Hutchison as he takes it at the 24, going down the sidelines. He will be pushed out of bounds at the 33-yard line. We'll call it the 32, 5:51. Smith Center will be on their second series of downs as they did score in their first series. A 46-yard run by Parker Hutchison to set up the touchdown for the Smith Center Redmond.
Pushed out of bounds by number 20, Traxton Ragland, kind of a special team ace for the Blue Jays.
Smith Center comes out in the shotgun formation, 2-back set. Oh, excuse me, that's the wishbone as they put the quarterback underneath center. Takes his time, hands it off second back through. Same play. It's going to be Hudson, but he's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. Tackled in there by number 57, Colton Stover.
Yeah, Colton Stover came through the line like he was shot out of a cannon. He just leveled that running back. Nice solo tackle in there by Colton Stover.
We have equipment
coming out. Big senior lineman to really step up here tonight. We're going to get a lot of those runs up the middle and then the edge. We got to really protect the edges here with this Redmond team.
As we have equipment timeout here, as Callahan got to get his shoe on. I guess they're not going to. I thought they were going to have to replace him, but he must have got it on. It's going to be second. Well, he did give 1 yard out there to Hutchison, making a 2nd and 9 situation now. 5:30 remaining in this first quarter. I formation with the broken bone or wingman off to the right side of Stansbury, the quarterback. Blue Jays will jump.
They act like they were called off there. We'll see what the call is.
The Blue Jays will be called for encroachment. Well, as I talked to Jesse Ray, the KQMA radio guy earlier tonight, he was saying Smith Center's having a hard time on the count. They had multiple offsides, and I mentioned we weren't in the same boat. We were in a game that was, though.
Right, yeah, absolutely. Kind of against the Blue Jays here, so kind of going against us here.
Going to make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and 4 situation. And Stansberry hits it, gives it to the first back through, and he gets nailed in there by Mullins and company.
Nick Carnes? Yeah, Nick Carnes, Mullins, 58 in there for sure, 69 as well. But Nick Carnes just flew in there, wrapped him up.
Smith Center, a young squad this year, so they talking with Jesse. He states their fastest kids are all freshmen, so we may not see them tonight, but we could see them in the future as they go back to the I formation with the single wing to the right. Stansberry comes up underneath center. They're going to put a man into motion. That'll be the fullback. A pitch out in there to Hutchison as he will get up to the 40. A gain of about 2 on the play. It'll make it a 4th and 3 situation for the Smith Center Redmen with 4:11 left here in this first quarter. The Norton Blue Jays trailing 8-7 to Smith Center at this time. As we have a clock up in the corner, the right-hand corner of your screen. The center will come up, and this is probably where they're going to try to use a hard count. So, no, they got one guy back. I figured they'd kind of go for a hard count. Back for the Blue Jays will be Tice Melvin. The snap, the high kick, it's off the side of the foot of Parker Hutchison, and it'll go out about the 30 or 43-yard line.
Nice starting field position for the second possession for the Blue Jays.
Blue Jays will have 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line of Norton. 3:30 remaining here in this first quarter. 8-7 score. Smith Center with the lead. As they scored on their first possession, Blue Jays able to hold the Redmen this time. I mean, they were aided by a penalty,
yeah,
but
they were.
The line is definitely tightening up a little bit. Let's see if Blue Jays can score again on their second series as the clock states 3:30 in the first quarter. 2 men out to the near side. Underneath center will be Eli Jones. I formation. It's going to be handed off in there to the tailback, Backman. Backman didn't get back up to the line of scrimmage as he will lose a yard on that play. Makes it a 2nd and 11 now for the Blue Jays.
Really not a lot of room to exploit up the middle of that defense. I think Jones probably had the biggest run of 4 yards going through there. Some big bodies down there for the Redmen, starting with number 65. He's a big load to move out of the way. He's kind of the nose tackle there, Cutter McDowell, a 6 foot, 230-pound sophomore. But the Blue Jays struggling up the middle. I look for him maybe to air it out here.
Shotgun formation for the Blue Jays. 2nd and 11, 2:48. They'll put Backman into motion. He goes left to right, goes into the slot, and it's going to be Jones up the middle. He's out to across the 50, breaks out to the outside, and he will be brought down at the 25 or 35-yard line, and that almost looked like that horse collar.
Yeah, he was drugged down from behind. He didn't come down awkwardly, thank goodness, but he was drugged down almost in the horse collar position, like you said, Big.
That's right. So what are we looking at, Nish, for your 22-yard run in there for Eli Jones? And I think he wanted to pitch that ball out, and he's seen that everybody shifted when Backman went across the grain, and so Eli takes it off the left side for 22. 1st and 10 Blue Jays, 2:15 left here in this first quarter. Now he drops back at the quarterback draw, but he will be dropped at the line of scrimmage.
He got hammered by number 72 for the Redmen, Isaiah Hack, a 5'11", 220-pound freshman. So, but he's a big boy down there, and he just pile drived Jones. Kind of a young squad for the Redmen. We're naming off some freshmen and some sophomores down there, especially on that defensive line. Been playing really tough for the Redmen.
Going to be second and 11 for the Blue Jays. Twins to the near side, single receiver to the far side, I formation as they put a man into motion, and it's going to be given to Backman. Backman trying to break outside, still on his feet as he drives into one of the Smith Center Redmen. Looks like he'll get 11 yards on the carry and enough for a 1st and 10.
Yeah, nice job by Backman. I've been saying it all along. If Backman gets around the edge, he can exploit that. He has the wheels and the speed to really exploit that edge if he get around. I see we got a flag on the field. Looks like it's going against Smith Center. I didn't get the call on that. Did you, Fig?
No, I didn't. Brad Taylor is is the head referee, as he got an earful from the Smith Center coach. As I put it to the near hash, 1:10 remaining here in this first quarter. Norton trails 8-7. Eli Jones comes up underneath center, takes the center sneak, and drives forward. He gets pushed by his fullback. He'll get up about, let's call it 4 yards on that play.
Yeah, just a nice positive run in there by Jones. He's been solid up the middle all year, and that continues here tonight.
They immediately go to the 1st and 10, and they'll give it to Brendan Fondestill as he gets hit just beyond the line of scrimmage. 1 yard gain in there for number 35, Brendan Fondestill.
Kind of surprised they haven't went to the air just a little bit more. Try to back those safeties off a little bit because the safeties are coming up in run support.
Well, they put that ball on this right hash, and the wind is blowing from their from the south. I don't know if that's not enough room. I wouldn't want to go against the wind as you throw it to the left, but
Jones does have the arm to do it if he has to.
Twin receivers to the right, single receiver to the far side, I formation for the Blue Jays. Eli fumbles the ball, and it'll be,
recovered in there by
the Smith Center Redmond was trying to prep himself so nobody would get around that ball, and while he was doing that, Eli reaches in and grabs it from him.
But he's going to lose some yards on there.
That's right. So fumble on play, loss on the play makes it 3rd and 13. That'll be the end of the first period. The Norton Blue Jays currently trailing by a score of 8-7.
Everyone has a big to-do list nowadays. With a busy schedule, it's easy to forget about yourself. Don't neglect your dental health. Schedule a quick and easy dental checkup with Dr. Shirt. They're open Monday through Thursdays, 8:30 to 5. Call and set up an appointment today at 785-877-2821 or stop in at 205 South Kansas in Norton. Dr. Shirk and his staff are ready to get your smile looking its best.
Nextech is proud to now offer social media monitoring from Bark, designed by parents for parents. Bark is a service that scans text messages, over 30 social media apps, and other online activity, keeping you informed and your child protected. With Bark from Nextech, parents get alerts for potential dangers easily and effortlessly. Interested in learning more? Visit next-tech.com/bark or call 877-625-7872.
Welcome back to Travis Field. Start of the second quarter here as the Blue Jays trail by the score of 8-7. Smith Center scored on their first series of downs and hasn't scored since, but the Blue Jays also scoring on their first series, but choose to go for the kick for the extra point as they trail by 1, 8-7. Blue Jays now faced with a 3rd and 14 situation here as there was a fumble on the play exchange between the center and the quarterback, as now they will put twin receivers to the near side and twin receivers to the far side. Shotgun formation in there for Eli Jones. Takes it, looks to his right, throws downfield, has a receiver, and he overthrows him by Tice Melvin. Had it on his fingertip.
Yeah, just off the fingertips of Melvin. If he'd have let some off, he kind of arced it anyway to let Melvin give a chance to run underneath it, but just kind of outdid it just a hair. you don't see the misconnection there between those two very often.
Now 4th and 14, Eli is going to come over and chat with Coach Melvin, as I look for it to be maybe a jet sweep, maybe. You want to leave him down there.
Yeah, you absolutely want to leave him down there. I still think they're going to throw it probably into the end zone again.
As they come back out with twins to the right, twins to the left, shotgun formation. Eli being pressured. Goes downfield, has a wide open Backman. Backman was wide open.
Yeah, he was. Number 2 for Backman there. Like I said, he had no one around him at all.
Looked like a 24-yard pass in there from Eli Jones to Tyler Backman. So Backman getting plenty of duties. I kind of watched in practice this week, and I was seeing that they were throwing a lot to the outside to Backman, so it's a good possibility this is what their game plan was, is to get him outside. Eli will kick the extra point. Tice Melvin, the holder, to snap the kick, and it is good. As the Norton Blue Jays score a 24-yard touchdown pass from Eli Jones to Tyler Backman, making our score 14-8 with 11:47 left here in this first half.
You want your bank to offer services that are easy to use and easy to understand. With Equity Bank, you have access to great banking services like online banking and bill pay, a free mobile app, Apple and Android Pay, and even mobile check deposit. Unlike other banks, Equity Bank won't hide fees and complicated services or disclosure language. Plus, customers put even more money in their pocket thanks to nationwide ATM access and no fees on your ATM transactions. Equity Bank, member FDIC.
Precision under pressure. That's what area students and athletes strive for every day, and Natoma Manufacturing Corporation strives to produce the highest quality products, along with great communication in their drive to achieve their goals. Natoma Manufacturing Corporation wishes the best for all of the area students and athletes this school year and wherever they are going in life. Good luck and have fun out there from Natoma Manufacturing Corporation, located on East Highway 36 in Norton.
Welcome back to Travis Field. A 24-yard pass completion with a 4th and 14 situation for the Blue Jays, as Eli Jones connects with Tyler Backman wide open into the end zone. So Blue Jays go up 14-8 over to Smith Center Redmond. Smith Center really is doing a good job. We have a pretty dominant front line, but they're doing a pretty good job penetrating tonight.
They really are, and they're doing it with a young line. Got some freshmen and sophomore on there, but they came out to compete tonight. They're fired up and doing an extremely good job against, like I said, a seasoned line here for the Blue Jays.
Coprell's back. The kicker here for the Blue Jays back will be Parker Hutchison and number 7, Reed Doan. And it's an end-over-end kick and a fair catch called in there. Fair catch by number 1, Tyler Elliott, a senior. I think that's everybody here in the stands, Jeff. Jeff Cox wanting to see a win over the Smith Center Redmond. So right now you're seeing it, and it is 14-8 here at Travis Field. The Smith Center comes up under the wishbone. And it's the first back through, the fullback, number 43 for the Redmond. That's going to be Gannon McCoy, a 5'8", 155-pound junior.
Brought down by number 57, Colt Stover, kind of making his presence known down there for the Blue Jays defensive line. Stover in there with a couple of solo tackles already in this game.
2nd and 7 now for the Smith Center Redmond. They're going to pitch it out to Hutchison, and I believe he'll just get back up to the line of scrimmage.
Big old number 55, Trevin Infield, waiting for him over there, able to bring him down with a bear hug. Trevin pretty solid on that defensive end position over there. Been playing hard all year.
.10:40 remaining here in this first half. Norton leading 14-8. The center send a man out to the near side here as they're trying to stretch out the field. 3rd and 7 for Smith Center. Underneath center as they pitch it out. And let's see, is that Reed Doan?
Yeah, I didn't see who. I think it was Brennan Bonnesfield that tripped him up. But I tell you what, Brody Mullins cleaned him up. And he cleaned him up hard. Good job of tackling in there by the Blue Jays for no gain.
Do you think this is a good time to rush the punter? I think it's a pretty good time.
Good time.
That's right. 9:55 left in the first half. 14-8 lead for the Blue Jays. Back to receive is number 1, Tice Melvin. Parker Hutchison kicking, and he goes straight up, and it'll be taken at the 42, steps out at the 43. I thought it was going to go out of bounds, but it bounced inbounds.
I thought so too, yeah.
Tice picked it up.
Got an extra yard out of it.
That's right.
You know, Tice is always, like I said, I always tell everyone that he has such a high football IQ, but, you know, he's a gamer, and if he can grab an extra yard, he's going to get it.
Blue Jays will have 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line. 9:40 remaining in the first half. A 14-8 lead for the Blue Jays. They're going to come up to the line of scrimmage. They'll set Jayton Weigel to the far side. Dominic Balling to the near side. In the slot, Tice Melvin. I formation, Bonnet-Still and Backman in the backfield. Underneath centers, Eli Jones as he drops back, and he goes downfield, and he misses intended receiver, Balling. I don't know if that was necessarily just miscommunication more than anything. He was expecting Balling to kind of come back to the sideline, kind of almost a timing play there. Miscommunication, missed him big time. So it'll be 2nd and 10 now. Ball on the 43-yard line of the Blue Jays. Balling's actually first game of the year as he's been out the last two. Derek Clydesdale has been the starter on that side. Balling is the wide out, 2 receivers to the far side, 1 in the slot. That's Backman. And we're going to have encroachment, Smith Center Redmond.
Yeah, turnaround fair play, right, Fig?
That's right.
Much needed 5 yards for the Blue Jays. Kind of really opens up the playbook when it's 2nd and 5 instead of 2nd and 10.
2nd and 5 now for the Blue Jays as the ball's at the 48-yard line of the Blue Jays. Shotgun formation, and it's given to Bonnet-Still. He's hit immediately behind the line of scrimmage. We dropped for a 1-yard loss.
Yeah, once again, number 65 for the Redmen in there with the tackle. Like I said, that's Montgomery, a 6', 285-pound junior, but he just swallowed up Bonnet-Still. Almost, I don't know if we missed a block in there or what, but there was absolutely no room for Brennan to run.
This time the Blue Jays will put 3 receivers to the far side, single receiver to the near side. Shotgun formation for Eli Jones. Jones takes a snap, rolls to his right, throws downfield, and it's going to be overthrown and out of bounds.
Well, Jones, like I said, rolling out under pressure, under extreme pressure. He's rolling out to that right side, and Melvin actually had his defender in front of him, so he had to try to lob it over that defender, and it was just too hard. Threw it out of bounds.
4th and 6 for the Blue Jays.
Not haven't punted a whole lot this season.
This is actually the first punt of the year.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
So and Tice is out there kind of confused because he's like, hey, we haven't done this in 2 games. As Eli Jones back to punt for the Blue Jays. As he gets up, beauty, backs up every Redman there was. Jayton Weigel almost got it on the 1-yard line.
To really stick him back there.
That's right. So, excuse me.
Going to be a touchback now. Dead.
What's that? 54-yard punt for Eli Jones, and I'll tell you what, that thing was just like a spiral.
It was.
Then it hit and rolled end over end.
Yeah, I thought Waggle was going to get down there and stick him on the 1 yard line. Almost. He had the opportunity there, just couldn't quite.
They'll bring it out 1st and 10 for the Redmen on the 20. 8:43 left in this first half. 14-8 lead in there for the Blue Jays. It's going to be given to the second back through, and I believe that's going to be, well, it's number 43. That's the first man through, and that is Gannon McCoy.
Got Colton Stover and Brennan Fonesteel in there on the tackle for the Blue Jays.
It's going to be a 3-yard gain for McCoy. Now makes it a 2nd and 7 for the Redmen as they will come out with the receiver to the near side. Wishbone formation. Stansberry with the ball, hands it off to the first man through. I think that's McCoy again.
Brody Mullins and Tice Melvin actually in there on the action for the Blue Jays. That Mullins kind of stunted over there and got a hold of him right away. It looked like they might have got a yard or so out of it still. But
3rd and 5 now for the Redmen as the ball on the 25-yard line of the Smith Center Redmen. Again, they'll send out number 7, Reed Doan. And they'll have an I formation with a broken wing off to the left. As they put the wing into motion as he goes left to right, Stansberry hands it off the second back through, and he's just smothered. Maybe a gain of 2 on the play, make it a 4th and 2 situation for the Redmen. 7:20 left here in this first half. Norton leading 14-8.
Coming off the bottom of the pile after unwrapping his hands around the knees of the running back was Brennan Fonesteel. So shooting in there from his middle linebacker position, it is Fonesteel. Another nice tackle.
This is where the Blue Jays need to watch the count or listen for the count, watch the ball, listen to the count. They've been able to hard count the Blue Jays over, so we don't want to get them a offsides penalty. Stansberry underneath center. And then he got it done as he will get 2 Blue Jays to jump, and that will give them 1st and 10. So
yeah, you called it, Fig. That's exactly what they were doing. I'm kind of surprised that they, as the Blue Jays huddled up, they didn't call that out, saying, hey, watch the ball, watch for the hard count. Because that was a perfect scenario for a hard count there.
1st and 10 now for Smith Center as the ball will be at the 34-yard line of Smith Center. 6:32 remaining here in this first half. A 14-8 lead for the Smith Center Redmen. And
for Norton.
Stansberry underneath center, puts the man into motion, and it's going to be the second back through. Looks like a gain of about 3 on the play. I believe that was
7, Colton Stover on the stop for the Blue Jays.
Parker Hutchison on the carry. Make it now a 2nd and 7 situation. 6:04 remaining here in this first half as Norton leads 14-8. This time they're going to send Doan, number 7, Reed Doan, out to the near side here. Wishbone formation. Stansberry underneath center. Gives it the second back through, and that's Parker Hutchison as he gets stopped at the line of scrimmage. Or no, I guess maybe that was Wessel or Stansberry.
Yeah, Brody Mullins, number 69 for the Blue Jays.
It was Parker
and there were
Hutchison.
several others.
It was Parker Hutchison. It was the lead back that ended up way over here. There for a minute, I thought the quarterback even kept the darn ball.
You can't hardly see the quarterback behind all those big linemen. But another great stop in there by the Blue Jays, led in there by big old number 69, Brody Mullins.
Mike Rogers, a long-time Smith Center football player, played at KU, come back. He's the coach now for the Smith Center Redmen, so he's trying to interject a little bit of Roger Barta-style football in there. Going to be 3rd and 5.
Oh, man.
And I don't know if they got
they got it back, but I tell you what, Logan Willauer, number 25, almost had that ball, but he was able to grab it back. Once again, here's another fourth down.
4th and 7. Of course, if they give the hard count again,
right.
you know,
It'd be 4th and 2.
like you say, it may open the playbook a little bit different. But I believe they'll probably punt it this time since it is on the Smith Center side of the field with 4:30 remaining here in this first half. Our score is 14-8. Hutchinson back to punt. Back to retrieve it will be Tice Melvin. There should be a delay of game, as that'll move them back 5. Dead ball foul, delay of game.
Got a little score update right now. Phillipsburg is battling TMP in a tight game, 16-14. Phillipsburg currently with the lead.
And we knew that TMP could be a good one. They were really hindered with penalties last week. First half they had 10 for 106 yards, I believe, penalties. So maybe they finally got it together and battling the Panthers. Parker Hutchinson with a nice kick in there. Melvin will take it. He will come up to his left, going downfield, trying to get to the sideline, crosses the 50, and goes out of bounds at the 48-yard line.
I really thought we blocked that punt for a second. It took quite a while for them to get that punt in the air, but it ended up being a really nice punt, but a nice return in there by Melvin as well.
They get it across the 50, 3:44. Definitely probably want to put another score on before halftime.
Yeah, absolutely. Plenty of time, especially with the Blue Jays' air attack, but going to have to run the ball still, but I see him maybe going to the air a little bit more tonight.
They're going to take Tice Melvin out. The wind's kind of died down a little bit, and it's getting muggy. Oh, it was holding.
Yeah.
Okay, so Blue Jays did get penalized for holding on that kickoff. They'll take it back to Blue Jay territory at the 40. I didn't see that flag. Where was it at?
I didn't either.
Let's see if they start airing it out a little bit now, as Balling will come to the near side, trips to the far side, as actually Backman will be on the slot on the far side. Shotgun formation for Eli Jones. They'll put Backman into motion, and they'll give him the ball as he gets around the corner. Man, that looks like they're doing a lot of horse collaring out there.
Did. I tell you, Brennan Faunensteel kind of leading the way with that kick-out block. Gave Backman a little opportunity to turn the edge and get 3 or 4 yards out of that run.
Looks like about a 4-yard gain in there for the Blue Jays, making a 2nd and 6 situation. 3:20 remaining here in this first half. Norton leading with a score of 14-8. They'll send Weigel and Clydesdale out to the far side. In the slot again will be Backman. Balling will take he'll catch it as he gets the screen. He's got room to run. He's going to get across 30 as he crosses over. Excuse me, and he will be caught from behind as he was looking the other way.
Yeah, just caught from behind, right at about the 5-yard line. But a great catch and yards after the catch there for Balling.
Excuse me. First and goal for the Blue Jays, and that looks like that's probably going to be about a 52-yard pass completion from Eli Jones to Dominic Balling. As Balling came back from that and got in behind a blocker,
yes.
And then he was able to cut it over at the 30, get a block downfield, but was caught a little bit from behind as Balling was looking the other way.
Probably worked out a little bit. I hate saying that because we don't have 6 points, but able to use some time on the clock here.
They'll line up for a 2nd and goal now, and I believe that's Eli Jones trying to sneak in on a 1-yarder. They will call it. It is a 1-yard plunge in there. I'm assuming it was Jones.
A quick 60-yard score here for the Blue Jays, leaving 2:12 on the clock here before halftime.
The Blue Jays with a 20-8 lead at this time. Tice Melvin setting the tee down. The kicker, Eli Jones. The snap, the hold, the kick, and it's good as the Blue Jays with a 21-8 lead in here, as we will send it back to Superstar Country 102.5.
When life happens, Boxler Insurance will be there to help you get through it. This is David Davis from Boxler Insurance Agency. Be prepared for life's unexpected events with one of our many just-in-case insurance options. We not only assess your insurance needs and get you the policies that best meet those needs, we will also be there if you ever need to use those policies by assisting with submitting claims. Start to finish, we're there for you. Contact us at 785-877-5128 or stop by our office located at 108 North 1st in Norton.
September is National Fruits and Veggies Month at your Jamboree. On sale this week, bone-in assorted pork chops, $2.98 a pound. Select varieties Crystal Farms cheese slices, $2.99 each. Select varieties Dole salad kits, $2.98 each. Cosmic Crisp and Pink Lady Washington apples, 98 cents a pound. Select varieties Heinz ketchup, $3.98 each. And 5-pack Kraft macaroni and cheese, just $4.98 each. Enjoy these savings and more this week at your Jamboree Foods with locations in Norton and Hill City.
Welcome back to Travis Field, as it was Dominic Walling taking it 52 yards to make a first and goal for the Blue Jays. Then a 1-yard plunge in there by Eli Jones to score the third touchdown for the Blue Jays as they lead 21-8, 2:12 remaining here in this first half.
Yeah, welcome back, Dominic Walling, right?
Right. As now it's Cope Railsback. Picks it end over end. Parker Hutchison waiting for an opening. Oh, that's not Hutchison. That's number 7, Reed Doan. As he patiently waited for an opening there.
Yes, he did. Number 17 for the Blue Jays going to be Jarrett Fonesteel in there on the tackle. Kind of a guy that does a great job on special teams.
I still don't know what happened to Fonesteel's jersey 30.
Right. Yeah, I think that might be a permanent change. Maybe it's a size issue.
Well, and he is a running back, so he does need a smaller number. But, 30 is obviously a smaller number, too. But Smith Center will come out in the wishbone, and they split out the receiver to the near side. And it's handed off to the first back through, and that's number 43, McCoy.
Brody Mullins and Colton Stover in there on the tackle for the Blue Jays. Those defensive tackles for the Blue Jays getting a workout here in the first half.
McCoy does get a 2 to 3 yard most of the time he gets on that, but I don't see them thinking that they go 2 and 3 yards at a time.
I know. I wouldn't think so either.
As they put that single wing to the right side this time, or the broken wing. And Stansberry drops back to pass, and he throws it downfield, and it's intercepted in there by Backman. He's going to his left, back to his right, being pursued from behind. He's got to break it open here, as he will be brought down at the Smith Center 19-yard line.
Yeah, Backman, I tell you what, he was looking for an opening there. Great job, Tyler Backman snatching it out of the air. Kind of an errant throw. The quarterback had a lot of pressure in his face.
And he had a receiver wide open.
He did, but he had Blue Jays actually jumped up, and I think limited his vision back there. So it was almost like a Hail Mary.
Well, he threw in the right direction.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, but there's 3 blue jerseys back there and 1 white. So the odds were stacked against him.
As we see that they don't even play. The Blue Jays haven't been playing a safety back there, so you can tell they know Smith Center is a run team. 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays at the Smith Center 19-yard line. 1:12 left here in this first half, and Eli Jones.
Going to be illegal procedure.
Yeah, it's going to be illegal procedure on the Blue Jays, as he looked like he was looking over the defense and decided he was going to change a play. In the meantime, one of the linemen moves.
Oh. Yeah, plenty of time in here for the Blue Jays. Minute 12 left to go. They are marching the ball back. It's going to be on the 25-yard line of the Blue Jays, but plenty of time here with the air attack that the Blue Jays came out here with tonight.
1:12 left here in the first half, as the Blue Jays backed up 5 yards. 1st and 15. And it's a quick screen pass in there to Melvin. Melvin trying to get a block, spins, gets out of that one, and he's going to get a couple more yards off of that.
Melvin, that spin he has is so deadly. He started it just a little too early that time.
That's right.
But I tell you, other than that, great job in there by Melvin. Love to see him get the ball in his hands. He's so dynamic with it.
10-yard pass completion, 2nd and 6 now, and it'll be given to Brendan Fonstill as he breaks out to the left side. He'll get up close to the 15-yard line. It looks like there's going to be a timeout here. Norton's going to call a timeout with 40 seconds remaining here in this first half as they lead 21-6. And send it back for a quick 30-second timeout. You can listen to 102.5 Superstar Country.
Nothing beats the taste of homegrown and hometown service. Porter Ranch Beef guarantees both. You're guaranteed beef raised locally on Porter Ranch and beef processed locally and packaged for family servings. Vacuum sealed for guaranteed freshness. They also offer specialty orders, including quarter, half, and whole beef. Add in Alma cheeses, pickled products, beef snacks, and nuts, and you're all set to go. Hometown flavor, hometown freshness, and hometown friendly service. That's Porter Ranch Beef on North Highway 283 north of the stoplight.
The power of the bear, the stealth of a cougar, and the endurance and strength of a Mustang. That's what you'll find in the ATVs and UTVs at Norton Sports Center. At Norton Sports Center, you can find just what you need, and they know how to care for them when you need service. Give your hunting an edge this year when you know you can trust the ATV or UTV that will get you where you want to go. Find your advantage at Norton Sports Center, located on West Highway 36 in Norton, or give them a call at 785-877-5452.
Welcome back to 102.5 Superstar Country. As Blue Jays call a timeout with a 3rd and 2 situation. 40 seconds left here in this first half. Norton with a 21-8 lead. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper as they'll get enough for the 1st and 10. They'll move the change, stop the clock.
Like I said, Jones up the middle, that is so hard for teams to stop. He's so athletic, got a nice push from the offensive
First
line.
and goal for the Blue Jays, and they'll give it to Backman as he goes off the right tackle. Still on his feet, but he's not able to get much yardage, maybe a half a yard, actually.
I really like Backman continue to make his keep his feet moving in there and getting that push from behind. Any type of small opening, and Backman can sneak through there.
26 seconds left here in the first half. Did the center call the timeout, or did Norton call it?
I think Blue Jays did. They're going to have one total.
They only have one left. Yeah, so Blue Jays call another timeout. So, Finn, I tell you, we didn't get a lot of pregame because trying to get on the radio. Smith Center 0-2 on the year. They come out and smash mouth football. That's the way they did it against Phillipsburg last week. They came out and it looked like the Smith Center teams of the past. Now it's like Norton was kind of like, oh, maybe we better be serious about this. And they now are exposing the holes that Smith Center's leaving up for them.
Yeah, that Blue Jays defense has been so dynamic this year. I think they were caught flat-footed and a little off guard with how that Smith Center Redmond offense came out ready to play tonight.
So Blue Jays now face the 2nd and goal. Ball will be at the 8-yard line of Smith Center. As they'll send Tice Melvin out to the far side. Shotgun formation flanking to the right will be Brennan Fonstill. In the slot will be Tyler Backman, 2 receivers on the near side, Balling and Weigel. And a roll out to the right. And it's going to be a pass in there to Tice Melvin. And it was a low pass. Didn't really have a chance to catch that.
Yeah, it was low. Tice almost caught it. Like I said, he went down to the turf for it. He would have been short of the goal line anyway, but we would have been closer, obviously. But just a little underthrown in there by Jones.
22 seconds remaining here in this first half. A 21-8 lead for the Norton Blue Jays as they'll come out, receivers to the left and 2 receivers to the far side. Shotgun formation. Fonstill flanks Eli Jones to the left. And a look over to the left and a quick pass in there to Fonstill. Fonstill will be in for a touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown play from Eli Jones to Brennan Fonstill.
What a beautiful pass in there by Jones, too. Late in his Fauna Steel in the perfect position where Fauna Steel great job of looking the ball in before he turned up field. But looked the ball in, caught the ball, turned up field, in for 6 points. So great job by those two.
27-8 is our score as Eli Jones will do the extra point duty. The snap, the hold, the kick, and the point, extra point is good as the Norton Blue Jays score on an 8-yard pass completion to Brennan Foniston with 15 seconds remaining in this first half. You listen to 102.5 Superstar Country.
Encourage, to inspire with courage, spirit, or hope, to give help or patronage to someone. The Center Sky Dentistry Clinic and Dr. Craig Kriesig knows that the Norton community gives their support, encouragement, and fantastic patronage to them and to all the area students and athletes. Center Sky Dentistry is proud to call the Norton community home for over 35 years, and they're looking forward to serving you in the future.
Our 21st annual huge sale will be 2 weeks long this year at Sander Furniture.
Find top-rated products, beautiful style, and great selections at unbeatable prices.
Hundreds of highly rated and quality pieces ready for you now.
It's the biggest sale of the year with our store-wide savings.
And that's fantastic.
We will be open regular hours for our huge sale September 16th through the 30th.
And we will also be open Sunday, September 29th from 1 to 5 p.m.
And that's at Sander Furniture on Highway 283, Norton, Kansas.
Make every acre on your farm profitable and do it with the help from Bailey Ag Solutions. Grant can help your farming operation with quality and proven channel seeds. BW Fusion and Pivot Bio. McKinsey can help with Farmers Mutual Hail and Crop Insurance. It's like the name implies, Bailey Ag Solutions. Call Grant or McKinsey at 785-871-7065. They're open 24 hours a day. Let Bailey Ag Solutions help make every acre on your farm profitable.
Are you drowning in a sea of numbers and paperwork? It's time to take control of your finances with the help of the experts at Mapes & Miller LLP. Their team of experienced CPAs and tax professionals are here to guide you through the mazes of taxes, investments, and financial planning. Whether you're an individual seeking personal tax solutions or a business owner aiming for financial growth, they've got you covered. Trust in their precision, dedication, and commitment to your financial well-being at Mapes & Miller LLP, located on East Highway 36 in Norton.
As you crave a taste explosion that'll make your taste buds dance, Sonic of Norton should be your ultimate destination for flavor-packed fun. Picture this: sizzling burgers, crispy tots, and mouth-watering shakes, all served up with a side of retro charm. And don't forget their famous happy hours from 2 to 4 p.m. where you enjoy half-price drinks and slushes. Don't wait. Rev up your taste buds and head to Sonic today, where every bite's an adventure and every sip is a celebration of flavor.
Welcome back. Had a little trouble on the radio getting back. And we're also having internet problems. We are on the guest internet, so if you're freezing up at home, and there's a lot of people here, so the guest internet is being used. When we start out, we have almost 40 gig or megabytes, and it's freezing up. We apologize. I mean, there's nothing we can do. We're at the mercy of the guest internet, and I'm also on Nextech and AT&T, and it's not any better. So we apologize there. But as we see, Justin, I'm sorry you missed that the second touchdown miss because it froze up. But we apologize, as we will have the scoring go up a little bit like this. Hold on here. All right, for the Blue Jays, Eli Jones. Okay, let's see. Here's the scoring summary. Gannon McCoy with a 1-yard plunge in there. 2-point conversion is good. 8-0 is our score at the 9:08 mark in the first. Eli Jones got the Blue Jays started down the field on the first possession. He hit Tyler Backman, 16-yard pass. The extra point is good. 8-7 Smith Center over Smith Center, 5:54 in the first. Then again, it's Eli Jones to Tyler Backman with a 22-yard pass. That extra point is good, 14-8. Norton leading with 11:47 in the second. Eli Jones again with a 2-yard rush. The extra point is good, 21-8, 2:12 in the first half. Eli Jones to Brennan Fonestill with 8-yard pass completion. Jones to Fonestill, the extra point is good. That leaves it at halftime, 28-8 with 15 seconds left in the second. So we are again apologizing if you're not seeing internet. And man, I'll tell you, it's on now. Oh, good. And the radio, man, it's kind of the gremlins out today here on this beautiful football Friday. So Trent, let's go Smith Center. I guess we didn't give Smith Center's Smith Center. Yeah, their stats is Isaac Stansberry. He's 0 for 1 and 1 interception in the passing. In the running, it's going to be number 4 Parker Hutchison, 12 rushes for 68 yards, and then it's Gannon McCoy, 8 carries for 18 yards. Isaac Stansberry, 1 carry for a -1. So they have a total of 85 yards as Norton. Why don't you see what Norton has? Norton has a total of 100. What's their total yardage? Oh, we didn't do running back? Oh, never did Norton stats? Boy, this is a really top-rated outfit we got here. Mainly me. Eli Jones is 5 for 9, 102 yards, and 3 touchdowns for the night. In the running, it is Eli Jones, 8 rushes for 34 yards and 1 touchdown. Tyler Backman, 5 carries for 22 yards and 2 touchdowns. Brendan Fonestill, 4 carries for 4 yards and 1 touchdown. Logan Willard has 2 carries for 4 yards for a total of 64 yards for the Blue Jays in the rushing. In the receiving, Tyler Backman, 2 catches for 38 yards and 2 touchdowns. Dominic Balling with 1 catch and 52 yards. Brandon Fonestill, 1 catch for 8 and a touchdown. Then Tice Melvin, 1 catch for 4 yards. So it looks like, Trent, it's going to be like Dominic Balling's first game, and he's got 52 yards on catches. And we also see that Tice Melvin obviously is a target that they must be kind of keeping covered, and he's only got 4 yards in receiving.
You're exactly right. It's so key to have another offensive weapon out there. Like I said, we see Melvin kind of taking the load on his shoulders the last couple games, but like I said, Balling really stepping up tonight, doing a great job out here for the Blue Jays.
And here's another thing. Tyler Backman only got like the first series. This is the first game of the year. Come back last week, struggling a little bit in the run game. They're now getting him passes down there, and he's got a couple touchdowns tonight. Of course, we always mention that if we can get him on the outside and use his speed, we would be in a pretty good shape. But not only is he doing it on the offense tonight, defense, he also has an interception, and he brings it back quite a ways too.
Yeah, just a great job by the coaching staff to utilize Backman as a receiver. You got the bruisers and Willauer and Fonestill going up, smashing through the middle of the line. That's really not Backman's forte. We've seen him do some runs up the middle of the night. However, he's been lethal on the outside where you can really utilize his speed. He can outrun coverage, things like that. Like I said, Blue Jays started off a little flat-footed, I thought. Maybe surprised a little bit how aggressive the Redmen came out. Redmond got that score early. It took an 8-point lead, but then 28 unanswered by that Blue Jays team. So what a great way to finish out the second half for the Blue Jays with another score, going in the locker room with a commanding 28-8 lead.
Good. Again, we mentioned the Blue Jays with the 28-8 lead over the Smith Center Redmen. Smith Center was able to score on their first possession, but having troubles with getting some offense going together, getting it going. But Blue Jays start a little slow, but you know what? It's the third game that they've started out kind of slow.
Yeah, it is. And you got to give credit to Smith Center. They came out ready to play. They got a young team. Some of those young defensive linemen really, have played really solid tonight. Now, after saying that, we've had a couple seniors really step up on that line. Called Colton Stover's name several times tonight. Brody Mullen's been in there. Obviously, from the defensive end position for the Blue Jays, you can't talk. You have to talk about Trevin Enfield. So, some big seniors stepping up there for the Blue Jays as well after that initial score to limit them to no scoring after that. So after the first 5 minutes of the game, Blue Jays have held them scoreless.
As we listen to the band, and so far I don't think we got caught this week, but last week we got caught for copyright music. So hopefully we didn't get caught today on that. But again, our score 28-8 here at Travis Field against the Smith Center Redmen. So we're going to go ahead and take a few-minute break. You've been listening to 102.5 Superstar Country.
Hail no. Here's some damage, there's some damage, everywhere you see some hail damage. If this is the case after the recent storms, it's time to give me a call. I'm John Sanders of Sanders Construction Incorporated, and I have 10 years experience in repairing the damage that Mother Nature brings with wind and hailstorms. Whether you have damage to a shingle or metal roof, siding, or seamless gutters, Sanders can fix, repair, and replace Mother Nature's worst. I'm licensed and insured, so don't stress about the mess. Give Sanders a call. 785-202-0315. Again, that's 785-202-0315.
At First State Bank, they pride themselves on offering a wide range of services tailored to meet your needs. Need a loan for a new car? They got you covered with competitive rates. Want a savings account for a child's future? First State Bank will make that easy for you. First State Bank has a commitment to their customers and believe in building long-lasting relationships. They promise to take the time to understand your financial goals. Experience the difference of banking with a trusted friend. First State Bank, with locations in Norton, Plainville, Hill City, and Hoxie. Member FDIC. Fit to Go is your fitness destination for a healthier, happier you. At Fit to Go, they're more than just a gym. They're your fitness family. The state-of-art of equipment is there to help you reach your goals, whether it's shredding pounds, building muscle, or boosting your energy. They're a small gym with a big heart. They know your name, your story, and your fitness journey because they're there to support your every step of the way. Fit to Go. Join today. Fit to Go, where fitness meets family.
Save more, earn more with the Easy Saver account at the United Northwest Federal Credit Union. Enrollment in this program automatically rounds up the amount of all debit card and share draft purchases made from your checking account to the next whole dollar and deposits into the Easy Saver savings account. Not only will this account help you save, but it also earns 2.01% APY monthly. Special terms and conditions apply. Come in today and open your Easy Saver account at the United Northwest Federal Credit Union, where everything we do for you. NCUA insured.
If you're hearing a little strange noise from your vehicle, it's time that you give your car some TLC. At Ingalls Sales and Service, they have a great selection of parts and accessories, and their expert mechanics will help you with your car maintenance and repairs. So swing by Ingalls Sales and Service, where your car deserves the best, and they've got it for you. Drive in, drive out, and drive happy with Ingalls Sales and Service, your best car's friend. Visit them today at 209 West Lincoln in Norton.
Retro's the now, and now you can customize your household appliances with all the comfort of modern functions and the look of the 70s. Cowpoke Supply has a full line of retro appliances, including washer and dryer set, refrigerator and freezer, dishwasher, and stove. If you're looking for a new look, then look no further than Cowpoke Supply. While you're looking, keep in mind, Cowpoke Supply has a full line of home improvement, maintenance, and repair materials. That's Cowpoke Supply on West Highway 36 in Norton.
Iron Insurance Partners of Norton, Kansas is stronger together and offering to insure what matters most to you. Full service insurance with friendly hometown faces. Whether you're looking for agriculture, commercial, homeowners, or auto insurance, they can help. Stop in at 117 North Kansas or call 877-4016. Open Monday through Friday from 8 till 5. Iron Insurance Partners of Norton, stronger together and offering to insure what matters most to you.
As cold and flu season approaches, Norton County Hospital and Clinics is here to keep you healthy. Follow these simple tips to stay well. Wash up often and scrub hands for at least 20 seconds. Cough into your elbow to prevent spreading germs. Avoid sharing food and utensils. Get the shot. The flu vaccine is your best defense. Keep your distance from anyone who's sick, and if you're feeling unwell, stay at home and recover. Stay healthy and enjoy a flu-free season.
Let Bumps Auto Body help you take pride in your ride. Robert has years of experience and can go to work for you. If you're looking at a complete restoration or help with collision repairs, Robert can restore all makes and models of vehicles. Bumps Auto Body does glass work, fiberglass repair, and paintless dent repair. Let Bumps Auto Body help you take pride in your ride. Call for an estimate, 877-3977, or stop in West Highway 36, right behind Jacobs Auto Sales.
At New Age Industrial, we take great pride in our aluminum products by designing and manufacturing cutting-edge equipment for a variety of industries while maintaining the highest level of customer service. We're a global aluminum extruder and fabricator and one of the area's largest employers. Not only do we take great pride in our products, but we're also proud supporters of the area's students and athletes. We'll be cheering them on all season long. To learn more, visit us online at newageindustrial.com.
With unlimited guesses, I bet you still can't name everything available for your farm, vehicle, and more at Roy Sales and Service in Norton. Owners Brian and Kate Farnenstill are proud to serve Norton and the surrounding area. They have interstate batteries, auto parts, oil, welding supplies, DeWalt and Milwaukee power tools, kids' farm toys, farm equipment supplies, and so much more. Come out and see everything at Roy Sales and Service on East Highway 36. You won't believe how much they have for you right here in Norton.
Yep, it's that time of year again. As the seasons change, so does your health and wellness needs. At Moffitt Drug, they've got you covered from head to toe. If you're feeling under the weather, no worries. The friendly pharmacists are there to help you find the perfect remedies for those pesky fall colds and allergies. And don't forget to get your flu shots and essential vitamins to stay in tip-top shape all season long. Remember, your health is their top priority at Moffitt Drug, downtown Norton, where autumn meets wellness.
Even if it's been years since you graduated, your college team is your team for life. Well, you can have a Farm Bureau agent for life, and auto, and home, and business insurance. Imagine that. One insurance agent for everything. It's that simple. So get a Farm Bureau agent for life.
Contact me, Joy Johnson, at 785-877-3221.
Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company.
Rev up your engine and hit the road with confidence. Norton Auto Supply, your CarQuest dealer, is your one-stop shop for all your automotive needs. Whether you're a seasoned mechanic or DIY enthusiast, we've got you covered. From quality replacement parts to essential tools and accessories, Norton Auto Supply has it all for you. The friendly and knowledgeable staff is there to help you find the right parts for your vehicle. Visit your local CarQuest dealer, Norton Auto Supply, today and experience the difference. Norton Auto Supply, keeping you on the road one part at a time.
Hey there, listeners. Are you tired of squinting at your screens, struggling with blurry vision, or constantly misplacing your glasses? Well, it's time to see clearly again with the help from Cole Family Eye Care of Norton. Their experienced team provides comprehensive eye exams, personalized eyewear consultations, and the latest in contact lens technology. Plus, they accept most insurance plans. Don't let poor vision hold you back. Schedule your appointment today by calling 877-5115. Rediscover the world with clarity at Cole Family Eye Care of Norton. Your vision is their focus.
Welcome back to Travis Field as we're coming out of the halftime show as the Norton Blue Jays 28, Smith Center 8. So the Blue Jays start their third game in a row slowly, but starting to chug pretty hard as we see the second and hopefully in the third. I'd like to also welcome the class of 1974. That was my brother's graduating class, and he's not here today, but it's going to be great seeing those. Actually, that class is where I set my heroes at, my high school heroes. So, like Dave Ward, Evan Whitney, some of those guys, Keith Side, those are my brother, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Blue Jays won the toss and deferred, so they will get the ball here to start the second half.
All right, so as they kick us off on Facebook Live, as we have no internet here. So we will have to see if we can get back on here.
Yeah, full stadium here on the Blue Jays side tonight. Smith Center traveled well, but Blue Jays stands are packed. So if a portion of these people are on the Wi-Fi, no wonder we're having trouble. It's a nice crowd here for the Blue Jays. Second home game, and they showed up to support their Norton Blue Jays.
As we will try to start this second half here on the internet, I can't guarantee you. I did a speed test, and we couldn't even get one.
Wow.
One up for upload, and we got 3 for download. So if any of you know what I'm saying, then you're saying, wow, we just would have had dial-up. We'd had more on dial-up.
Right. Yeah, and dial-up's been a few years.
Yeah. So
Smith Center, do the best we can. If not, switch it over to the radio.
Well, that's right, and you need to go to 102.5. Superstar Country, who is the carrier for Blue Jay Sports. So hopefully that you'll be able to listen to the radio. And, of course, if you're far out where you can't get the signal, you could go to your app store and download KQNK on your app and listen to it on your phone or computer or whatever you listen to on your streaming. Again, our score here, 28-8. The Norton Blue Jays leading the Smith Center Redmond. Let's see. Looks like, I thought Smith Center was going to take the ball in the second half.
No, we deferred.
I thought they won the flip. I was trying to get all that started.
Right, they got the ball first, drove it right down the field for a score. And then, like I said, it's been 28 unanswered points for the Blue Jays since that initial drive of the Redmen.
Again, if you're trying to watch the internet, it's just spinning. It says live video is starting, and I'm not capable to get any kind of signal here at Dick Boyd Stadium. As it's going to be number 61 for the Redmen kicking off. I don't even have a 61.
Oh, yeah.
And right up the middle is Backman, still on his feet. Oh, he gets brought down at the 40.
Boy, Backman really put his shoulder down and was very aggressive with the ball in his hand right there on that run back for the Blue Jays. Got at least 10 yards of contact.
As the Blue Jays will have first and 10 from their own 40-yard line. 11:53 left here in this third quarter. Norton leading 28-3. As hopefully that we're back on the internet. It says we are. Don't know how good. But Blue Jays first and 10, they'll send Balling and Tice Melvin to the near side. High formation for the Blue Jays. The far side is going to be Weigel. And it's going to be Eli Jones with the ball as he gets the first and 10.
Face mask there. Didn't see that, but Jones with a nice run. Kept the ball. I thought he was going to pitch that ball out, but he must have seen an opening there, and he exploited that opening. Great decision-making and run in there by Eli Jones.
First and 10 as they will have first and 10 from the Smith Center 45-yard line. A 15-yard run in there for Eli Jones. 11:35 left here in this third quarter with the Blue Jays leading 28-8 as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Two receivers to the near side. One receiver to the far side. Brennan Ponestill will get the ball, get the call this time, as he will fight his way across the 45. I didn't think he was going to go anywhere there for second.
Not much room in there for Brennan to run through.
Well, I'll just move it maybe 6 inches. I thought at least give him one.
Like we mentioned earlier, that kind of a young front, defensive front for the Redmen, but they've actually played really solid most of the time to get to run up the middle.
We're going to call it second and 10. 10:50 remaining here in this third quarter. Time is going to be Balling on this side. Brennan Fonstill will come up on a single wing. Two receivers on the far side, shotgun. There's going to be legal procedure call in there by the Blue Jays. As it's going to be Backman will go out of bounds about the 33-yard line. They're going to bring that back. Legal procedure.
That's unfortunate. Backman was really close to the first down there. Perfect play call and perfect execution in there by the Blue Jays, except for the flag.
Well, back that up. Give it another try. They'll put it just beyond the 50-yard line. They have been using Backman on the outside, and he's been able to break loose today, so that's a good sign for the Blue Jays, because he was having trouble in the first two games. Shotgun formation for the Blue Jays. A quick look over screen pass, and a little too hard to Tice Melvin. He had to turn around. He did get his hands on the ball, but that's about all he got.
Yeah, Tice trying to adjust in the air, just couldn't quite contort his body to where it needed to be to bring that ball in. But it was almost a great play. Jones kind of faked a throw down low and then threw it over the top for Melvin. Just couldn't quite connect there. That's a couple misses between Jones and Melvin now, which we don't see very often.
A 3rd and 15 for the Blue Jays as the ball rests just off the 50-yard line. Trips to the near side. Single receiver to the far side. Shotgun formation. Pass over the middle to Valling. He's going to have a first down and more as he's racing down to the sideline and into the end zone. Oh, flag.
Number 3 for Backman there, if it stands. Like I said, there is laundry on the field, but...
And the referee down.
It would be number 3 for Backman tonight if it stands.
So, I don't know if they're going to call a clipping, but a referee went down.
Yeah, he's still down over there. We hope he's okay. They got him up on his feet, but he's shaking up a little bit. Coach is over there to talk to him. Coach Melvin, first on the scene.
Was that Valling? Oh, it was Backman. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
see
sorry.
That speed up.
Yeah.
Backman shot around that right side like he shot out of a cannon over there.
That was on a crossing pattern, and he was wide open in the middle of the field. Comes across and just turns on the Jets down the sideline. They'll have a penalty at about the 3-yard line. And there was a couple, Smith Center Redmond and a Blue Jay there.
Yeah, the side judge kind of walking it off now. They got him something to drink over there. Melvin won the first over there to check on him, Coach Melvin. So looks like things are going to be all right. They're just shaking up a little bit.
I know that they told me who the referees were, and it was kind of an unusual name, and they were saying, hey, you got to say that, and I can't even remember who it was.
Still trying to figure out who the flag is.
Well, they're bringing it back.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Well, it's a spot foul, so they'll take it from the spot. They'll wipe off the touchdown. It looks like it is a 15-yard penalty or 10-yard penalty, pushing the back on the Blue Jays.
That's kind of an odd spot. It's like at the 14-yard line from a touchdown.
Well, yeah, so unless it was on the... It happened at 3 and back to the 14. 10:03 left here in the third quarter. 28-8. Blue Jays get it down the field, get a 1st and 10. Add a touchdown by Tyler Backman. They're going to bring it back. It was a spot foul. They'll put it on the 14-yard line of the Smith Center Redmond. And I often call that the dark corner of the football field. It's really dark over there. Shotgun formation for the Blue Jays. Eli Jones takes a snap. pitches it out in there to Backman. Backman racing for the end zone, and this time he will get the touchdown. But this no flag.
Backman in for 6, untouched. Great job of blocking in there by the Blue Jays to bring Backman. Gaping hole, really, for him to run through.
So the go for 1 here as it's 34-8. You might have been closer than you thought.
A lot of time left.
Yeah, that's true. 9:55 remaining here in this third quarter. Snapped high and fire drill in there. Tice Melvin trying to race to the corner, fumbles the ball, doesn't get in. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
It was kind of a high snap, but I think Tice Melvin kind of likes that fire drill.
I think so too. So 9:55 left in the third, 34-8 here at Travis Field. The Norton Blue Jays with the lead on Superstar Country.
What makes Pioneer brand list E3 soybeans different? Pioneer offers proven products and decades worth of expertise to help make growers successful. Clydesdale Agronomy has the expertise and support to help growers successfully adopt this responsible weed control system. Learn more at pioneer.com/enlist-E3 or contact your local Pioneer sales representative, Randy Clydesdale, at 785-871-7745. Go Blue Jays!
Everyone has a big to-do list nowadays. With a busy schedule, it's easy to forget about yourself. Don't neglect your dental health. Schedule a quick and easy dental checkup with Dr. Shirk. They're open Monday through Thursdays, 8:30 to 5. Call and set up an appointment today at 785-877-2821 or stop in at 205 South Kansas in Norton. Dr. Shirk and his staff are ready to get your smile looking its best.
Welcome back to Travis Field, Dick Boyd Stadium. 9:55 left in the third quarter, and a touchdown pass from Eli Jones to Tyler a pitch out to Tyler Backman for the touchdown. The extra point was no good, leaving our score Norton 34, Smith Center 8. End over end kick, and it's going to be taken in there by number 34 for the Redmen as he has room to run, but he'll be caught by Jared Bonestill about the 43-yard line. That was Jayton Blickenstaff on that return, number 34.
He kind of reached back there for that kickoff, too. He wanted the ball, but a pretty decent return.
First and 10 for the Smith Center 44-yard line. It looks like the Blue Jays are building up that line of scrimmage on defense. And it's going to be the second back through. Hutchison, he got a nice little opening there on the left side.
Yeah, he did. Nice push up front by that Redmond offensive line. Going to get a nice gain. Bring up second, about 6.
If they have 66 and 65 over there, there's a 285 and 245 on that side. I can see why they have some holes over there.
Absolutely.
Second and 5 for the Redmen as they'll put the receiver to the near side, single wing to the right. Stansberry goes underneath center. Long count as he puts the man into motion. And he'll give it to the second back through, and that's again going to be Hutchison. He's going to be close for that first down.
Hutchison really running tough. He exploits that hole, lowers his shoulder, always falls forward. Another nice run in there, close to the first down.
They're going to call it 3rd and 1 now for the Smith Center Redmen. They're into Blue Jay territory. I don't look for a hard count, but they, like we mentioned earlier, 2 and 3 yard carries.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past them.
Wishbone formation for Smith Center. Long count, and it's given to the fullback, and he will get enough for the 1st and 10.
Yeah, shot right up the middle. Several Blue Jays on on the tackle. You got Mullins, number 69, and then number 58 for the Blue Jays. Nick Carnes.
First and 10 for Smith Center at the Blue Jay 45-yard line. 8:23 remaining here in this third quarter. A 34-8 lead for the Blue Jays. As they put that single wing up to the left, Stansberry comes up underneath center, puts the fullback into motion, a pitch back in there to Hutchison as he spins and gets some nice yardage.
Yeah, Brennan Bonesteel up from his middle linebacker position to make that stop, but not until a nice gain in there for the Redmen.
There's a flag on the play, and I think we're probably going to have some John going on here, as we'll have an unsportsmanlike penalty on the Blue Jays. So they'll get the 1st and 10 off that penalty, way after the play. As Cope Relsback will come in at the defensive tackle. Wishbone formation for the Redmen. And it's going to be Hutchison. I think that was kind of a mixed-up play.
Yeah, some more laundry on the field, but Tyler Backman, number 14, with the tackle, coming up from his corner position to make the stop.
I think Stansberry was expecting it to go the other way, and he had to spin to the opposite side to catch Parker Hutchison. Able to get about 4 yards on the play, but penalty holding on Smith Center.
That really hurts a running game that relies on 3-4 yards to carry. Once you get to a deficit like this, you really need a breakout run to get you ahead of the sticks again.
7:19 remaining here in the third. The Blue Jays with a 34-8 lead over Smith Center. High formation with that single wing. The wing is on the left side of the line, and it's going to be given to Hutchison as he fights his way. And Trent, as I look out there, I've seen a lot of arm tackling.
Yeah, almost like the Blue Jays defenders getting lazy now with the scoreboard the way it is. Callahan for the Blue Jays with the tackle, able to get back there and bring him down, but not until some damage was done. Coming back on the down and distance, going to make it 2nd and 11.
They come up the line of scrimmage, same formation. Stansberry underneath center. Just gives it off to... Oh, I see what they're doing. They give it to Hutchison. They're going for the ball.
Yes, they are.
Both those defenders were reaching in for the ball.
Yeah, luckily Nick Carnes there for the Blue Jay to kind of stand him up.
Well, Cope Relsback come in.
Cope came in and cleaned him up once Carnes had him stood up. So great team tackling in there by those two.
3rd and 10 now, a gain of 1 on the play. 5:40 left here in the third. Long count by Smith Center. It's a pitch back, and it's a pass play, and a lone receiver, and that's going to be number 7, Reed Doan, on the touchdown.
Completely caught the Blue Jays off guard. There wasn't a blue jersey within 20 yards of that receiver, so great play call in there by the Smith Center coaching staff.
You know, I mentioned that the Blue Jays haven't been throwing a safety back there. They're bringing him up. And so this corner kind of just let him go.
He did.
And nobody for 15 yards. So let's see, what was that? 26-yard touchdown pass from Hutchison to Reed Doan. Reed Doan. They go for 2, and they get in.
Yeah.
So there's that 16.
Yeah.
34-16 here as Smith Center Redmond score on a pass play to Reed Doan, 26 yards.
Next Tech is proud to now offer social media monitoring from Bark, designed by parents for parents. Bark is a service that scans text messages, over 30 social media apps, and other online activity, keeping you informed and your child protected. With Bark from Next Tech, parents get alerts for potential dangers easily and effortlessly. Interested in learning more? Visit next-tech.com/bark or call 877-625-7872.
You want your bank to offer services that are easy to use and easy to understand. With Equity Bank, you have access to great banking services like online banking and bill pay, a free mobile app, Apple and Android Pay, and even mobile check deposit. Unlike other banks, Equity Bank won't hide fees and complicated services or disclosure language. Plus, customers put even more money in their pocket thanks to nationwide ATM access and no fees on your ATM transactions. Equity Bank, member FDIC.
Yeah. Welcome back to Dick Boyd Stadium as the Smith Center Redmond score on a 26-yard pass play from the halfback to the receiver. And I bet we could count on one hand how many times the passing
Right.
touchdown for the
kind of lulls everybody to sleep a little bit. They're run, and then every great once in a while throw a pass. Their last one was intercepted, though, so...
True. Very true.
Got a score update for you. TMP leading Phillipsburg 30-16.
And a line drive kick going to be taken in there by Backman. Backman looking for room to run, comes up the middle, cuts back to the right, still on his feet, as he'll get up to about the 35-yard line.
Another nice run in there by Tyler Backman. He's playing more aggressive tonight than I think I've seen him play the first game. A little tentative, maybe a little bit, but really seeing the fire out of Backman tonight.
Yeah, there's a flag on the play, and it looks like it might be against Smith Center.
Maybe some type of face mask or...
Well, Blue Jays are backing up, so it may be another block in the back. But back to Tyler Backman is that he now is in my matter of opinion, what I've felt that his problem has been is that he was trying to pick a hole, like, was that going to open or is that going to open?
Right.
And this time he says, I don't care. I got a head of steam. I'm going through any hole that there is in front of me. So that penalty will be on the Blue Jays. So that'll put the Blue Jays back at the 20-yard line. 21.
20.5.
So they give Backman a little break this time. Let's see who's in the backfield now. Willauer is there, but Jones will take the snap, ball forward. We have Blue Jay down.
Yeah, it's going to be Colton Stover.
I think it's just a cramp.
Yeah, it looked like maybe just cramping up a little bit on that left leg, left calf muscle.
So as Stover is stretching it out by former Blue Jay, now turned trainer/system volleyball coach.
Yeah.
Caitlin Cox. She does physical therapy at the county hospital. She will have to come out for one play. Also on the volleyball, Caitlin will be taking her junior varsity squad down, also with the varsity, down to Russell tomorrow. as the Blue Jay Superstar Country will be broadcasting and videoing that.
Oh,
so
nice.
Make sure that
good.
You stay tuned to 102.5 on the radio, and of course, Classic Kits for your Facebook Live. So we hope to watch that tomorrow. They have the second game, I believe, so it could be closer to 10 o'clock tomorrow if you are interested in watching Blue Jay volleyball. 2nd and 4 for the Blue Jays. Eli Jones goes downfield, has a man open, and it's Weigel. He has to slide to try to catch up to it, but I think it was kind of out of bounds.
Yeah, it was. Eli under tremendous pressure back there, rolling out to his right. Had to get rid of the ball. Just led Weigel just a little bit too much towards the sideline. Weigel unable to bring it in.
So brings a 3rd and 4th situation for the Blue Jays. Ball on the 26-yard line of Norton. Shotgun formation, pistol formation for the Blue Jays, and Eli going to keep the ball. Goes upfield, has room to run, and he's running down the field trying to beat one more defender as he gets brought down at the 26-yard line.
Eli might have fell on the ball a little bit, maybe got the wind knocked out of him a little bit, slow to get up.
Yeah, I think he must have got the wind knocked out of him, and he's up.
He is a warrior down there. It's hard to keep him down, but when you get the wind knocked out of you, that can be a little startling. Looks like you're going to bring in number 10 to give Eli a breather.
Ashton Katz will be the quarterback there.
Katz.
Ashton started out as receiver running back last year as a freshman, and he saw the need for another quarterback in there. So they changed his number from 34 down to number 10. So he will be captaining or
getting some valuable experience from a tenured quarterback in Jones. So that's some valuable experience for Ashton Katz. Pretty athletic kid, so I think he can go a long way, but he's got the way his turn.
So what was that run, Nish? 48-yard run by Eli Jones, and he's brought down. He's caught from behind, and as the defender came in, he had a better angle.
It was a pitch run option there, and Jones, like I said, I didn't even know if he was going to pitch it or run it to the last second, but he must have seen just enough daylight that he shot right through there, and it really exploited that run pitch option for the Blue Jays.
So it gives them a 1st and 10 on the Smith Center 26-yard line. 4:34 left here in the third quarter. Norton with a 34-16 lead. Also, Derek Clydesdale coming in, or being looked at. Nothing major. He's on the sideline there. As it's going to be Ashton Katz, the quarterback, as he will come up underneath. Well, he will be in the shotgun formation as they put twins to the far side, single receiver to the near side. Katz will take the snap. He'll take the ball. He'll go up the middle. He'll still on his feet. He'll get up to the 20. About a 6-yard run right up the middle in there for the sophomore Ashton Katz.
Yeah, great job by Ashton, kind of bringing that a little bit of a high snap, but able to bring that in, tuck it away, and get a nice gain in there for the Blue Jays.
So he gets his name in the score box, or not score box, the
stat box.
The stat box, yeah.
Get some stats on there. Make the paper.
Eli now comes back out after he gets a little blow there, as they'll send Weigel to the far side. In the slot will be, in the wing, actually, it will be Backman, and it's going to be a run to the left side, and it's Eli Jones for the touchdown.
Eli looks okay. Yeah. So got a little breather there, came back in, called his own number, in for 6 points. Great job, Eli Jones.
So let's see, what was that, a 20-yard run? 20-yard run in there for Eli Jones. (40-16), 3:42 left here in the third quarter. The snap, the hold, the kick in. Man, I think that's going to the locker room.
Yeah, that was a kind of a bad snap. Melvin had to kind of adjust that at the last second. Jones just didn't get a very good read on the ball.
So no good on that extra point. Blue Jays lead by a score of 40-16. You've been listening to 102.5 Superstar Country.
Precision under pressure. That's what area students and athletes strive for every day, and Natoma Manufacturing Corporation strives to produce the highest quality products, along with great communication in their drive to achieve their goals. Natoma Manufacturing Corporation wishes the best for all of the area students and athletes this school year and wherever they are going in life. Good luck and have fun out there from Natoma Manufacturing Corporation, located on East Highway 36 in Norton.
Welcome back to Travis Field. The 20-yard run in there by Eli Jones off the left side, pretty much untouched. And the extra point, no good, leaving our score right now with 3:42 left in the third, 40-16. As we see, looks like Colton still taking a little treatment of there. It is cooling off a little bit here.
It is, yeah.
I can feel the cool air now. A little muggy. The wind has died down. Cope Worrell's back with the kickoff as he angles it to the sidelines, and it's going to go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. And they will get that.
Jaden Waggle was down there, just couldn't quite save it before it went out of bounds.
As they'll move it up to the 30, I believe.
$35?
Oh, for some reason I thought it was the 30, but they'll take it to the 35. 1st and 10 for Smith Center. Let's see if the Blue Jays will drop a safety back or play man-to-man. Well, they can't play the zone because they don't have anybody to take over. Stansberry, he'll give it to Hudson as he's met in there by Mullen.
Yeah, Blue Jay went flying through there, tried to arm tackle, but Mullen stood him right up.
And Stover also in on that play. So it looked like maybe a loss of one.
Yeah, Mullins and Stover, the two defensive tackles for the Blue Jays. But I thought I think they've played extremely well for that front tonight.
Nope, no yards gained, no loss on the play either. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 for Smith Center as they will come out in that I formation with a single wing to the left, receiver to the near side. Stansberry underneath center. Crossbuck in there by Parker Hutchison, but there'll be a flag on the play, and that's right on the line of scrimmage.
Finally brought down by Jayden Waggle for the Blue Jays. Tyler Backman in there also.
Yeah.
But that kind of delayed rush. Some of the defenders were already by that running back. But nice hold, nice blocking up front by the Redmen. Too bad it got called back for them.
Yeah, it was a 12-yard gain in there by Parker Hutchison on a crossbuck or a counter play. 2:47 left here in the third as the Blue Jays lead by a score of 40-16. Second and 20 now for Smith Center. There's the ball rest at the Smith Center 25-yard line. Again, they'll go to that same formation. They're opening up their playbook a little bit. So some of them counters and passes. Well, pass. There he drops back to pass and throws it. Intended receiver had it off his fingertips. That's the intended receiver is number 9, Mason Enoch.
I tell you what, Trevin Enfield putting tremendous pressure on that quarterback. He was a heartbeat away from having a sack there, but made him get rid of that ball before he was ready, and it led to an incompletion. Great job, Trevin Enfield, applying that pressure from that right defensive end position.
They're going to take the Blue Jays will take off a defensive lineman in and put an additional corner in there. It was Callahan coming off the field and putting in there Dominic Walling. So we'll see if the Blue Jays are thinking more passes. Tice Melvin will drop back to a safety position. 2:23 left here in the third, and a fumble on the play.
Blue Jays stating they got it. I think the refs agree. Oh, all right.
Is that Traxton Ragland?
Number 20, Traxton Ragland for the Blue Jays in there with the recovery.
So Blue Jays gets the turnover. They'll go 1st and 10 from the Smith Center 26-yard line. Well, as hard as they've been hitting on the line of scrimmage, I'm surprised there's not more fumbles.
It's a hard-hitting game down there in the trenches. Some big bodies moving around down there as well.
As they'll come out in the I formation underneath center's Eli. He drops back to pass, looking downfield. Has a receiver, and it's dropped. Derek Clydesdale had it in his hands, but couldn't hold on to it.
I wouldn't say it was dropped as much as it was knocked away. I tell you, that defender hit him right when the ball was coming. That was extremely hard for Clydesdale to hold on to. Great defensive job in there by Smith Center.
Incomplete pass makes it now 2nd and 10 from the 26 of Smith Center. This third quarter is going.
It is forever.
Forever, right? Jones comes up underneath center. He's going to keep the ball himself as he gets hit hard, and it was a lot of confusion in there as he pulled it from the belly of Brennan Fonestill, the fullback, and decided he's going to run it, and Brennan couldn't get out of his way, and he got whacked.
Yeah, Eli Jones has a tremendous amount of run, pitch options, run himself or hand it to the fullback or run pass. So Jones called his own number a lot tonight and doing extremely well when he does.
1:38 left in the third. As Jones will come back underneath the center. Counter in there. This time Backman go over the right side. Cuts out to the right. Running for the end zone. And he'll be in for the touchdown.
What a beautiful cut in there by Backman. He ran it in through the heart of that defense and then cut it to the outside. Made a defender miss. In for 6 points.
17-yard run in there by Tyler Backman as he hit that hole hard.
He did.
Seen the opportunity to break it out, and he was all alone crossing that goal line.
This is the hardest I've seen Tyler Backman run this season. Maybe he's just starting to get healthy. I don't know, but Backman doing a great job down there, running aggressive, hitting the holes, and utilizing his speed around the edge.
1:23 left on the third quarter. 17-yard run by Tyler Backman. Has numerous touchdowns today. The kick is good as the Blue Jays lead by a score of 47-16. You've been listening to Superstar Country 102.5.
When life happens, Boxler Insurance will be there to help you get through it. This is David Davis from Boxler Insurance Agency. Be prepared for life's unexpected events with one of our many just-in-case insurance options. We not only assess your insurance needs and get you the policies that best meet those needs, we will also be there if you ever need to use those policies by assisting with submitting claims. Start to finish, we're there for you. Contact us at 785-877-5128 or stop by our office located at 108 North 1st in Norton.
September is National Fruits and Veggies Month at your Jamboree. On sale this week, bone-in assorted pork chops, $2.98 a pound. Select varieties Crystal Farms cheese slices, $2.99 each. Select varieties Dole salad kits, $2.98 each. Cosmic Crisp and Pink Lady Washington apples, 98 cents a pound. Select varieties Heinz ketchup, $3.98 each. And 5-pack Kraft macaroni and cheese, just $4.98 each. Enjoy these savings and more this week at your Jamboree Foods with locations in Norton and Hill City.
Welcome back to Travis Field. Is Tyler Backman scores on a 17-yard run. Or what's that?
Is that number 4 for Tyler, right?
Oh, is that 4 touchdowns now for Tyler? He scores on a 17-yard run off the right side as he turned on the Jets as soon as he cleared the line of scrimmage for his 4th touchdown of the day. So Railback getting plenty of duties at kicking tonight as he will kick it out of bounds. They will take it on the 35-yard line.
Even if it goes out like at the 40, they'll still put it on the 35?
Yeah, I believe so. I don't think they're going to put it where it goes out.
38, so that's about what we're right now.
So if it doesn't go past the 35.
And they're going to mark off 5 yards, so it's going to be on the Blue Jays 37, 38-yard line.
No, that's the Smith Center, 47.
47 of Smith Center.
Oh, yeah, 44. You need an appointment for Dr. Cole, too.
I do.
I got one September 30th.
Actually, he's going to be my first call Monday.
Well, I got an appointment with him after seeing last week. I couldn't see last week, evidently. So Stansbury underneath center. He keeps it to gives the second man through, and no yards gained in there. And second man through is usually Hutchison.
Yeah, Nick Carnes coming off the bottom of the pile. You got Brendan Fonesteel in there as well. So bevy of Blue Jays in there for the stop of 1 yard, or less than a yard.
Second, they did give him one. Boy, I didn't think he got that, but
yeah, it's a
judgment call.
Short one there.
2nd and 9 now for Smith Center as they'll go back to the wishbone formation. Fullback and 2 tailbacks, and they will get the Blue Jays to jump.
Yeah, it's the second time for one of those players down there.
And it looks like the Blue Jays have tightened the defensive lineup, like they're almost over the ball anyway.
Yeah. And I know you're anxious to hit someone, but especially those defensive tackles down there, that's the first thing coaching staff tells you. Watch the ball. You do not go off the snap count. You do not go off any movement. You go off the snapping of the ball.
2nd and 4 now for Smith Center Redmond as they go to a single wing, and they're shifting the defensive line over. And a fumble on the play, but it's going to be Stansbury getting it and gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, covered up in there by Brendan Fonsteel and Cope Railsback for the Blue Jays, right in there.
And I think that was going to be a quarterback keeper because the whole defensive line went to the left, and he was coming out to the right. So that'll be the end of 3 quarters here at Travis Field. The Norton Blue Jays with a 47-16 lead over the Smith Center Redmond.
Nothing beats the taste of homegrown and hometown service. Porter Ranch Beef guarantees both. You're guaranteed beef raised locally on Porter Ranch and beef processed locally and packaged for family servings. Vacuum sealed for guaranteed freshness. They also offer specialty orders, including quarter, half, and whole beef. Add in Alma cheeses, pickled products, beef snacks, and nuts, and you're all set to go. Hometown flavor, hometown freshness, and hometown friendly service. That's Porter Ranch Beef on North Highway 283 north of the stoplight.
The power of the bear, the stealth of a cougar, and the endurance and strength of a Mustang. That's what you'll find in the ATVs and UTVs at Norton Sports Center. At Norton Sports Center, you can find just what you need, and they know how to care for them when you need service. Give your hunting an edge this year when you know you can trust the ATV or UTV that will get you where you want to go. Find your advantage at Norton Sports Center, located on West Highway 36 in Norton, or give them a call at 785-877-5452.
Welcome back to Travis Field, Dick Boyd Stadium. Class of 1974 here visiting us on their class reunion tonight as they're seeing their Norton Blue Jays with a 47-16 lead over the Smith Center Redmond. Smith Center coming in 0-2, Blue Jays 2-0, ranked number 1 in a couple polls. Now starting to get things put together.
Yeah, that's a good Redmond team down there tonight. Like I said, they kind of came up against the brick walls with Norton Blue Jays, but overall, for a nice young team there of the Redmond, well coached, playing their hearts out down there against the Norton Blue Jays.
As the Smith Center Redmond will come back to the line of scrimmage, start of the fourth quarter, they are sitting at a 3rd and 4 situation. This is probably where they're looking for a hard count, and it's the second man through, and it's going to be Hutchinson as we have penalty flags on the play.
Couple arm tackles in there for the Blue Jays. Looks like it might be coming back.
Yeah, he had enough for the 1st and 10, holding on for the Smith Center Redmond.
Yeah, he did. A couple poor arm tackling in there by the Blue Jays. I know it's in the fourth quarter now. It's going to have some tired bodies out there, but got to continue to wrap up. They played so well after that first drive that you hate to see that.
Smith Center is talking to Jesse Ray, KQMA, regarding this game today. He said Smith Center was having troubles with illegal procedures, the movement, and they were flagged several times throughout the game last week. Now it looks like they're having troubles with the holding.
Yeah. But, big defensive line there for the Blue Jays.
3rd and 11 for Smith Center now. Stansbury comes up underneath center. A quick pass in there, and it's incomplete pass in there to, looks like number 5, Brant Wilson.
Once again, that number 3 had pressure on him, and he don't have he's not real tall to be able to see over these defenders come rushing at him. So he has to kind of lob it over there with limited visibility.
Yeah, the new wrinkle for Smith Center is as we've seen a few different formations in the offense for Smith Center, we normally see a wishbone and maybe a crinkle in there with a wing or a double wing, but they've shown us some pass plays today. The single wing puts them into motion, shotgun formation. Now it's a punt here by Hutchison. As he gets a nice one off in there, it's going to be taken in there by number 4, Balling trying to cut back, and he'll get up across the 30 before he's brought down. First and 10 for the Blue Jays. 11-17 remaining here in the ball game.
Yeah, I expect a heavy dose of the run game for the Blue Jays. Maybe try to eat up some of this clock.
First and 10 from the Blue Jay 31-yard line. 47-16 is our score. 11-17 left in the ball game. The Blue Jays will put 2 receivers to the near side, put a man in motion as Backman goes left to right. Quick pass in there to Backman. There's a flag on the play. It wasn't really a catchable ball, but they were going for the tackle as he was coming back for it.
Yeah, and Backman's been a tough cover all night. He has like that elusive speed, and the quarterback number 3, Stansbury, was in coverage, and he's given up quite a bit of height there to Backman. Just got there just a little bit early. I thought overall it was pretty good coverage. Just made contact a little early before the ball arrived.
So pass interference on the Redmond. That'll give the Blue Jays a first and 10. Should be about the 46 yards. Looking for the 47-yard line of the Blue Jays. 11-13 remaining here in the ball game. Again, they will send 1 receiver to the near side. Jayton Weigel. Stacked receivers to the far side as they'll put Tice Melvin into motion. Quick screen in there but to Brendan Fonestill as he will get maybe 2 yards and a flag on the play as it might be defensive holding back here.
Yeah, very possible. There's a lot of stuff happening on that play. I mean, Jones had a fake, and then he turned around and he lobbed it over to Fonestill. But nice execution for a 2-yard gain.
Looks like maybe a push in the back.
Blue Jays are coming back.
And that was quite a ways from the play where that flag was.
Yeah, a long way.
And although you're leading 47-16, this is no time to start playing sloppy.
Right. Yeah. Let's 11 minutes left here. Got a commanding lead over a rival in Smith Center Redmond.
Yeah. So that'll push it back 15.
Blue Jays continue to keep the pedal down. 2 passes here in a row. I really expected them to kind of exploit that ground game a little bit, run some of this fog.
Well, especially with Smith Center only with a 3-man rush. They are dropping more people back. And they do pitch it out to Backman as he comes off to the side, gets knocked out of bounds about the 46-yard line.
Yeah, Backman trying to stiff arm so he could keep tiptoeing down the sideline. Just couldn't quite keep his balance and remain in bounds. So pushed out of bounds about 46.
3-yard gain for Tyler Backman on that pitch makes it now 2nd and 12 for the Blue Jays. The ball just resting off the 45-yard line of Norton. Like we mentioned, a 3-man rush there, but now the linebackers are covering the backs coming out and giving a minimal amount of yardage. Twins to the far side, single receiver to the near side. Drop back pass in there to Jones. Oh, there's flags there because he was pushing him down the road and face blocking.
Jayton Weigel, the would-be receiver, but they said face blocking him.
He never turned around.
Yeah, never turned around for the ball. Weigel probably would have made that catch. Nice placement in there by Jones.
It was a tight coverage.
Yeah,
it was a great coverage. But you could see the way that he was behind him, face blocking him, that Weigel had a step on him.
Yeah.
So, where...
Got to be a big penalty in there for the Redmen.
It's not a spot foul? Oh. 15 yards. Okay.
But it brings it from a 2nd and 12. Now it's going to be a first down.
Yeah, into Smith Center territory. That'll put it at the Smith Center 39-yard line, just off the 40. 10:39 left in the ball game. Norton with a 47-16 lead. Twins to the far side. Shotgun formation for Eli Jones. Brendan Fonestill to his left. They'll give it to Fonestill as he runs down across the right, off the right tackle. He'll get it up to the 26-yard line.
Nice job with Brendan Fonestill finding that hole and exploiting it. And then when the contact was to be made, Brendan made sure he covered that ball up so he wouldn't have a fumble there. Great job blocking up front by that O-line.
The 1st and 10 from the Smith Center 26-yard line. Nice run in there by Brennan Fonestill, the fullback. And this time they'll put a single wing to the right side. That'd be Tyler Backman. Shotgun formation. A quick pitch out to Tice Melvin, as we haven't called his name, racing down the sideline. Oh, shoestring tackle in there as Melvin gets a first down and more.
Yeah, we've seen that play a couple times early in the season without much success, but really They played it off of Tyson Melvin enough where he was able to really turn on the Jets there and get a nice game for the Blue Jays.
And the key to that play was Tyler Backman.
Yeah.
Out there in that wing, and they were keeping an eye on him, thinking that he probably would go out for that screen pass, but it was Tyson Melvin on the opposite side. First and goal in there for the Blue Jays, ball resting at the 4-yard line. How long a pass was that, Nish? 22-yard pass gain from Eli Jones to Tyson Melvin. Looks like we have shoestring. Well, that's Tyson Melvin. That's how he got tackled.
That's right.
Loose. That's right. He had a loose shoestring in there. First and goal for the Blue Jays. 9:52 remaining here in this ball game. And it's going to be given in there to Backman, and he is hit behind the line of scrimmage, almost like there was no blocking at all.
Yeah, a couple Smith Center Redmond right there to meet Backman as soon as he got the ball.
Looks like about a 5-yard loss. Or no, it's a 3-yard loss. 4-yard loss. Second and goal for the Blue Jays. Tyson Melvin bringing in the play. There's Weigel and Melvin to the near side. Single receiver to the far side. In the slot on the far side is Backman. Eli drops back, throws a hard one, and overthrows Tyson Melvin. It's like he rushed on that throw.
Yeah, he did. And he had some time in the pocket there. I was kind of surprised he did rush that throw a little bit. Uncharacteristic for Eli Jones. But Blue Jays continue to keep the hammer down, keep the ball in the air. They must see something they like as far as the defensive coverage down there. 3rd and 8, we're in 4-down territory here, so do you just try to get a big chunk play here? I don't know that run pitch options worked. We don't really have much of a pass for the time.
Well, I kind of think maybe if Balling's out there or that play where he comes back across, but he's on the opposite side. I don't see him coming back in the screen. As a rollout to Jones, looking to pass, gets across. He throws across his body, and boy, that was a rocket over there to Weigel, and it was just too much.
Yeah, Jones seen Weigel at the back far line of the end zone. That's something where Eli usually tucks that down and runs it. I think if he really needed the yards, he probably would have brought that down and tried to get the first down that way.
4th and goal for the Blue Jays. Ball on the 8-yard line. Let's see what they've dialed up is Melvin and Jones come in from the playmaker, Lucas Melvin.
I wouldn't be surprised to see that roll out again. Like you said, a lot of green grass in front of Jones that last play. He had an option to run there.
Shotgun formation. Jones looks to his left, has Tyson Melvin there, and he caught it on the 1, and he spins into the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, great throw. Hit Tyson Melvin right on the number 1 down there. Tyson Melvin looking at it in, made a great catch, turned up field, scored 6 points.
And that was that play the whole time because Jones looked directly over there the whole time. 8:44 left in the ball game. 53-16 is our score. Jones will kick for the extra point. The snap, the hold, and the kick is good. So the Norton Blue Jays with a 54-16 lead over the Smith Center Redmond.
Encourage, to inspire with courage, spirit, or hope, to give help or patronage to someone. The Center Sky Dentistry Clinic and Dr. Craig Krezig knows that the Norton community gives their support, encouragement, and fantastic patronage to them and to all the area students and athletes. Center Sky Dentistry is proud to call the Norton community home for over 35 years, and they're looking forward to serving you in the future.
Our 21st annual huge sale will be 2 weeks long this year at Sander Furniture.
Find top-rated products, beautiful style, and great selections at unbeatable prices.
Hundreds of highly rated and quality pieces ready for you now.
It's the biggest sale of the year with our store-wide savings.
And that's fantastic.
We will be open regular hours for our huge sale September 16th through the 30th.
And we will also be open Sunday, September 29th from 1 to 5 p.m.
And that's at Sander Furniture on Highway 283, Norton, Kansas.
Welcome back to Dick Boyd Stadium, Travis Field. 8:44 left in the ball game. Blue Jays score on an 8-yard pass play from Eli Jones to Tice Melvin. Extra point was good by Jones. Our score, Norton 54, Smith Center 16. Back for the Redmonds, number 7, Reed Doan. Number 4, Parker Hutchison. Cope Railsback doing the kickoff. And it's a high end over end. It'll be taken in there by Doan as he's looking for blockers. As he's brought, we're going to have, let's see, 23 was on the tackle, but they're going to.
That's Parker Stark for the Blue Jays.
And I don't know what penalty could have been there unless they are considering it horse collar or face mask or.
I didn't see any of
I
that.
don't either.
Parker Stark with a nice tackle down there for the Blue Jays. 5'8" sophomore.
I don't know what. And I mean, he swung him around.
Yeah.
Unless it's like that hip toss that the like.
I didn't see anything.
The Bengals were complaining about.
Too ferocious about
or
that.
hip drop.
It's a nice tackle. Hopefully, special teams tackle in there.
Well, they must have picked up the flag because they didn't walk off anything. Oh, they did? 5 yards? Oh. So it is on the 38-yard line of Smith Center, and it's going to be, it's going to be Hutchison. He's
swallowed up in there by Brody Mullins. Pushed back. Brennan Foxfield, Cope Railsback also in there to help clean up, but Brody Mullins just swallowed him up in there. Looks like they're going to bring some fresh bodies in there. The number 68 for Blue Jays are coming in. That's Cole Hammond.
And it looks like a nice carry in there. I mean, it gets about 4 yards. I don't see.
Wrestled down by number 20, Traxton Ragland, with a solo open field tackle.
I don't know who carried that ball. 43. McCoy. Gannon McCoy.
Rick Wyatt takes the field for the Blue Jays on that defensive line. 6'1", 170-pound sophomore. So mixing a few New Jersey numbers in. See Colton Stover comes out, gets a breather.
3rd and 8 now for Smith. Oh man, Colton Stover. He hit with ferociousness in there. Also with Callahan.
That was. I don't think Colton was out there. That was number 53.
Oh, Callahan.
It looked like Colton Stover. He hit him hard right at the line of scrimmage.
I think he got his bell rung.
I think so too. I think
Coach Anderson's going over there kind of going, how many fingers do I got?
That's what kind of impact that was made down there at the line of scrimmage.
As we see Braylon Linden coming in there. Also Ashton Katz. We see this is actually the punt team. And it's going to be taken in there by, it's fumbled on the play by Melvin. And he will recover his own fumble at the 35.
Yeah, rare fumble in there by Tice Melvin. I think he was actually, the defenders were closing in a hurry. I think he kind of took his eye off the ball just for a second.
I'm wondering if he lost it in the
glare,
with the glare, right? Because he hurried and ran up on him. The next thing you know, it's right there.
Yeah, and I know that the defenders were barreling down on him, and he doesn't like the fair catch. So he kind of took a chance there, but worked out.
1st and 10 for the Blue Jays as we see a lot of new numbers in there. We see number 80, Caden Infield, number Jared Fongstill, number 17. Number 8, Miles Hale out there. We'll try to catch all these numbers. And just giving in out there to Fongstill, he will lose yardage. As the junior varsity will be traveling to Smith Center on Monday.
Got number 11, Hayden Rice, in there. I think he was bringing the play in. He's out now.
Number 23, Parker Stark, is currently out there now. Ashton Katz coming in doing some quarterback duties. Ammons out there. Also number 54, Rick Waite out there. 23 for the Blue Jays. Parker Stark will be split out to the far side. Miles here on the near side, and again it's handed off to fullback, but there's a loss on the play there.
Yeah, not a lot of room. That middle front of that defensive line for the Smith Center Redmen, they've been playing tough the whole game. You got to give them credit. Like I said, a lot of young guys playing there for on defense for the Redmen, so they've really held their own in that front four.
It's going to be 3rd and 16 now for the Blue Jays as they are on the Blue Jay 30-yard line, 31-yard line. 5 minutes remaining here in this ball game. Katz in the shotgun, takes a snap, high snap, as he tries to go forward, and he gets back to the original line of scrimmage.
I don't know if that was a busted play because of the high snap or if that was a quarterback keeper there, but Katz doing a good, nice heads-up job of bringing that ball in and securing it, even though there wasn't much gain.
Varsity will come back and punt the ball. Second punt of the year for the Blue Jays. .420 remaining in the ball game. 54-16 lead for the Blue Jays. Eli Jones back to do the punting duties. And he gets a nice high one. Oh, my gosh. Oh, what? Jayton could have caught that on his own. And he'll down it at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, beautiful punt in there by Eli Jones. Didn't have much pressure, had plenty of time to get the ball off, and he made the most of it because it's really nice punt.
Man, that was above the lights. I couldn't see it when it crossed this line here. So Smith Center will have a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. At the Smith Center 14-yard line. Stansberry will come back in. Isaac Stansberry, a 5'6", 120-pound sophomore.
Number 52, Jackson Ketchell coming in for the D-line.
As they will give to the second back through as he's got room to run, and that's Parker Hutchison as he's being chased in there by number 23 of the Blue Jays. Parker Stark wasn't able to bring him down. No flags on the play.
Get there.
86-yard run by Parker Hutchison, not Parker Stark. With 3:40 remaining in the ball game.
Yeah, Blue Jays JV gave up a late score here. 3:40 left to go here in the game.
Smith Center will go for two here. Our score is 54-22 at this time. Let's see if they get the 2-point conversion. Stansberry pitches it out there to Hutchison as he stops, and he will go off the right side, and no good. So our score, 54-22, as the Smith Center Redmen scoring an 86-yard run by Hutchison.
Make every acre on your farm profitable and do it with the help from Bailey Ag Solutions. Grant can help your farming operation with quality and proven channel seeds. BW Fusion and Pivot Bio. McKinsey can help with Farmers Mutual hail and crop insurance. It's like the name implies, Bailey Ag Solutions. Call Grant or McKinsey at 785-871-7065. They're open 24 hours a day. Let Bailey Ag Solutions help make every acre on your farm profitable.
Are you drowning in a sea of numbers and paperwork? It's time to take control of your finances with the help of the experts at Mapes & Miller LLP. Their team of experienced CPAs and tax professionals are here to guide you through the mazes of taxes, investments, and financial planning. Whether you're an individual seeking personal tax solutions or a business owner aiming for financial growth, they've got you covered. Trust in their precision, dedication, and commitment to your financial well-being at Mapes & Miller LLP, located on East Highway 36 in Norton.
Welcome back to Dick Boyd Stadium, Travis Field. 2, 5, 7, 9. Yep, there's 11 out there. So the Blue Jays,
I only count 10.
well, now they took off Jared, so yeah, he comes back out. He was on the sideline there, and they made him.
Side here, you know? 3:40 left here.
Well, 22 points. I believe that's probably more than what they've scored this year, and so I'm sure that they want to come back and score as many as they can. It wouldn't surprise me. No, they're going to kick it way downfield. It's going to be taken in there by Katz. Katz takes it at the 15, cuts off to the right side, trying to get down the sideline, and he'll be pushed out of bounds. And Blue Jays have a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line of Norton.
I'm expecting maybe 4 more run plays here.
The center's still bringing in some big kids.
Yes, they are.
I don't even have a 60 on my.
This is the 2 number guy right here.
Oh, Brady Dabian?
Yeah, he's the captain.
Oh.
Yeah, Brady's captain. No, the solo captain for the Redmen.
And it's handed off to the fullback. He'll fight forward for a yard or two, and that's number 20, Traxton Ragland.
Ragland getting some action tonight. He's kind of a special teammate, but we've seen him in there on some tackles on defense as well. So Traxton getting the workout tonight.
It's going to be 2nd and 8 now. It's going to be a rollout, looks, by Bonesteel. He's thrown down.
Yeah, he took a hard hit there at the end. Really might have lost the yard out of it.
We know that we've had internet trouble, and it looks like we're back live there with the 2:35 left in the ball game. Norton with a 54-22 lead. I don't know when it went off, but the Smith Center ran an 86-yard touchdown run against the junior varsity. Now we are junior varsity in there. Underneath center is Ashton Katz. As he will roll out to his right, throw it downfield. His intended receiver was infield. Caden infield throws it over his head.
Yeah, that was about 3 foot too high. I like Ashton rolling out there, trying to find the open receiver. Just kind of overthrew him a little bit. That might have been some adrenaline or something pumping there because it was quite a way.
Well, you know what? That might have been Rice out there at the quarterback, because now here comes Katz out.
Oh, yeah.
So that was probably Rice underneath center. Number 11, Hayden Rice, a 6'1", 160-pound freshman. 4th and 11 for the Blue Jays as Eli back to punt. His last one was like out of this world. It was a little bit shorter, but it's up there high. And Weigel will down it at the 35.
Yeah, it didn't take them very long to score last time, but I think they still had their varsity offense in against the Blue Jays, JV.
Well,
they've got some fresh jerseys.
Yeah, there's some clean jerseys coming in now. .159 remaining here in the ball game. 54-22 lead for the Blue Jays. I don't know. They got a different quarterback in there now, number 12. And it's handed off in there to 22. 22 for the Smith Center Redmen is Riley Griffin Powers.
Number 17 for the Blue Jays is going to be
Jared
Fonsteel. Number 54, Rick Wyatt, in there with the tackles.
Underneath center now is number 12 for Smith Center, Carson Sass. And running back hit behind the line of scrimmage.
Cope Railsback.
He was able to fight forward.
Dominate his side over there, able to play in the backfield. Great job in there by Cope Railsback.
That's going to make it a 3rd and 5 for Smith Center. Mason Enoch, I believe, was the one that carried that ball last time. Number 12, the quarterback, as he hands it in there to number 8. And he stiffs arm a Blue Jay.
Yeah, had a couple Blue Jay arm tackles in there. Trying to bring him down. But
Cole McKelvey on the carry. I believe from talking to Jesse Ray at KQNK, he is the fastest runner on the Smith Center team. 1st and 10 for Smith Center. It's the 49-yard line of Smith Center. 1st and 10, 33 seconds left here in this ball game. A rollout in there by McKelvey. Going downfield on the sidelines, and he'll be bumped out of bounds, but not before he gets the 1st and 10.
I tell you, Cope Railsback came all the way over there, chased him, and I felt like he kept up with him pretty good, able to bring him out of bounds over there on that far sideline. So Cope Railsback really giving the effort out there for the Blue Jays.
Carter Bailey coming in, number 13, Braylon Brooks also in there. 1st and 10 for the Redmen, 24 seconds left here in the ball game. 54-22 lead for the Blue Jays. And another nice run in there by Smith Center.
Yeah, having a little bit of tackling issues in there. Like I said, a lot of arm tackling going on down there, and you can't bring a good running back down with those arm tackles.
I'm not sure, but I think that might have been number 25, Erickson. No, maybe not. Or quarterback comes around the corner. Nope, not the quarterback. Riley Griffin Powers.
Yeah, Fonsteel able to kind of slow him down enough to get off the field here tonight.
And that'll be the ball game as the Norton Blue Jays win 54-22 against the Smith Center Redmen. Their Blue Jays home next week for homecoming as they take on the Minneapolis Lions here for homecoming 2024. We'll send it back to the station. If we come back, we'll have some stats for you of the 54-22 win for the Blue Jays.
As you crave a taste explosion that'll make your taste buds dance, Sonic of Norton should be your ultimate destination for flavor-packed fun. Picture this: sizzling burgers, crispy tots, and mouth-watering shakes, all served up with a side of retro charm. And don't forget their famous happy hours from 2 to 4 p.m. where you enjoy half-price drinks and slushes. Don't wait. Rev up your taste buds and head to Sonic today, where every bite's an adventure and every sip is a celebration of flavor.
Hail no. Here's some damage, there's some damage, everywhere you see some hail damage. If this is the case after the recent storms, it's time to give me a call. I'm John Sanders of Sanders Construction Incorporated, and I have 10 years experience in repairing the damage that Mother Nature brings with wind and hailstorms. Whether you have damage to a shingle or metal roof, siding, or seamless gutters, Sanders can fix, repair, and replace Mother Nature's worst. I'm licensed and insured, so don't stress about the mess. Give Sanders a call. 785-202-0315. Again, that's 785-202-0315.
At First State Bank, they pride themselves on offering a wide range of services tailored to meet your needs. Need a loan for a new car? They got you covered with competitive rates. Want a savings account for a child's future? First State Bank will make that easy for you. First State Bank has a commitment to their customers and believe in building long-lasting relationships. They promise to take the time to understand your financial goals. Experience the difference of banking with a trusted friend. First State Bank, with locations in Norton, Plainville, Hill City, and Hoxie. Member FDIC. Fit to Go is your fitness destination for a healthier, happier you. At Fit to Go, they're more than just a gym. They're your fitness family. The state-of-art of equipment is there to help you reach your goals, whether it's shredding pounds, building muscle, or boosting your energy. They're a small gym with a big heart. They know your name, your story, and your fitness journey because they're there to support your every step of the way. Fit to Go. Join today. Fit to Go, where fitness meets family.
Save more, earn more with the Easy Saver account at the United Northwest Federal Credit Union. Enrollment in this program automatically rounds up the amount of all debit card and share draft purchases made from your checking account to the next whole dollar and deposits into the Easy Saver savings account. Not only will this account help you save, but it also earns 2.01% APY monthly. Special terms and conditions apply. Come in today and open your Easy Saver account at the United Northwest Federal Credit Union, where everything we do for you. NCUA insured.
Welcome back to Travis Field. The Blue Jays win a 54-22 win over the Smith Center Redmond. Go 3-0 on the year as Smith Center will drop to 0-3. So the scoring goes a little bit like this. Gannon McCoy of Smith Center got the scoring started with a 1-yard run. 2-point conversion was good by Smith Center at the 9:08 mark, making our score 8-0. Then it was Eli Jones to Tyler Backman for a 16-yard pass. The extra point was good. 8-7 lead for Smith Center at the 5:54 mark in the first. Eli Jones to Tyler Backman with a 22-yard pass. The extra point was good. Norton takes the lead 14-8 at the 11:47 in the second. Eli Jones again with a 2-yard rush. The extra point was good. 21-8 with 2:12 left in the first half. Eli Jones to Brennan Fonstell, an 8-yard pass. The extra point was good. 28-8 with 15 seconds left in the second. Then it was in the third. Tyler Backman with a 14-yard run. The 2-point conversion was no good. Our score 34-8 at 9:55 in the third. Parker Hutchison at Smith Center to Reed Doan with a 26-yard pass. The 2-point conversion was good, making our score now 34-16 with 5:24 left in the third. Eli Jones with a 20-yard run. The extra point is no good. Our score 40-16 at the 3:42 mark in the third. Tyler Backman back in the scoring column again as he has a 17-yard run. The extra point was good. 47-16, 123 in the third. Eli Jones to Tice Melba with an 8-yard pass. The extra point was good. 54-16 a lead with 8:22 left in the ball game. Then it was an 89-yard run by Parker Hutchison. The 2-point conversion was no good. 54-22, 3:40 left in the ball game. That is our scoring here at Travis Field. For the stats here, Eli Jones, he was 9 for 20 for 180 yards and 4 touchdowns. Hayden Rice had 1 attempt and no yardage. Total passing 180 yards. In the running, it was Eli Jones, 12 carries for 121 yards, longest 48 yards, 2 touchdowns. Then it was Tyler Backman, 9 carries for 57 yards and 2 touchdowns. Brendan Fonstell, 6 carries for 17, and Ashton Katz, 2 for 7. Jared Fonstell, 2 carries for a -6. Logan Willard, 2 for 4 yards. Traxton Ragland, 2 carries for no yardage, and Derek Clydesdale had 1 for 8 yards for a total of 208 yards rushing. Tyler Backman had 3 catches for 84 yards and 2 touchdowns. Tice Melvin, 3 catches for 34 yards and 1 touchdown. Brendan Fonestill 2 catches for 10 and a touchdown. And then it was Dominic Balling, 1 catch for 52 yards. Jayton Weigel targeted 3 times. Derek Clydesdale and Caden Infield each targeted 1 time for 180 yards. Total offense, the passing 180, rushing was 208. Total yardage was 388 for the Blue Jays on an 8 touchdowns, 36 rushing plays, 21 passing plays, total of 57 total plays, 6.8 average for the Blue Jays on offense. For the Smith Center Redmond is Parker Hutchison passing. He was 1 for 1 for 26 yards and 1 touchdown. Isaac Stansberry was 0 for 3. So a total of 26 yards for passing. In the running game, it was Parker Hutchison, 25 carries for 202 yards, his longest being 89 yards, 1 touchdown. And it was Gannon McCoy, 10 carries for 24 yards and 1 touchdown. Cole McKelvey, 3 carries for 24 yards. Isaac Stansberry, 3 for -2. Riley Griffin Powers, 2 for 13. And Jalen Blickenstaff, 1 carry for 16 yards for 277 rushing yards. Receiving is Reed Doan had caught one pass for 26 yards and a touchdown. Brant Wilson and Mason Enoch both were targeted. Total yardage for the Smith Center Redmond, it was 26 yards passing, 277 yards rushing for 303 yards. Longest play was 89 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Total of 44 rushing plays, 4 passes for a total of 48 plays for the game, averaging 6.3. So that is kind of the stats here for the Blue Jays and the Smith Center Redmond. 54-22 is our final. Hey, you know what really stands out there is that there was 277 yards of rushing against the Blue Jays tonight.
Yeah, like I said, you got to give it up to that offensive line. They played extremely well, opened up some holes. But after saying that, that was 95% of their game was rushing.
Well, and then you do have an 86-yard thrown in there. So, but it's nothing wrong. I mean, the Blue Jays come out to stop them, and in all aspects, they held them to just 16 points for 3 quarters.
Yeah, it comes down for me is how well-rounded the Blue Jays are. Like I said, you can see the Smith and the Redmond, they did have that one nice pass play, but they were kind of pigeonholed to the run game, where Norton is so well-rounded. They have the passing game, they have the running game, they have a quarterback that's a dual threat and can run or pass. So that opens up so many more options for the Blue Jays, and they were able to exploit that tonight.
Yeah, again, 54-22 win for the Blue Jays, and next week is homecoming. Coach Melvin says, you'll have your distractions, but these players are wanting to make sure that they don't have those distractions bother them. So next week, fun-filled week of homecoming activities, and then they will play the Minneapolis Lions, and that'll be one of the first games for the district playoffs that we'll start having. So Blue Jays 3-0 on the year, still have quite a bit of good teams right ahead of them. So again, they'll be home next week. So
we do have that score update. TMP ended up getting the victory over Phillipsburg. So I think that
30-22.
30-22, yeah.
All right. So I believe Norton in the 11-man is still the only undefeated team in the league at this time.
Yeah.
So league, and then we'll be starting district play next week. So we hope that you enjoyed the broadcast today. We apologize that there's internet problems here for the live streaming, but we are a radio station. So there again, 102.5 is your Blue Jay Sports all year long. So for Nish Millen, our statistician, Trent Alexander, our color commentator, I'm Fig Millen, play-by-play for 102.5 Superstar Country.